Hello, everybody, and welcome into episode 9 of Undercity. Today's episode is entitled Inescapable, and I'll take no more of your time. I'll pass it right over to our storyteller, Hale. Take it away.
Good evening, lovely ladies and gentlemen, and anyone who doesn't fit into that category. Our lovely audience. Tonight we're going to see some interesting things. Undercity is a dark place. Its streets are swathed in shadow. And while there are pinpricks of light, neon, halogen bulbs, the majority is darkness. Our players tonight are beautiful, marvelous, resplendent players. Their characters tonight find themselves in the very bottom of Undercity, on the very cusp of the dark. I would like to start tonight's session with a little recap. Who can remind me how we found ourselves in this situation? Slides off out to the side of the camera. Clever. Courtesan, why don't you start us off?
We're in some shit. We are trying to retrieve a body. Specifically, it is the nephew of Billy... Oh, Christ. Sullivan, thank you. There are a lot of names to remember.
Bless you, because you said Billy and I went, Maze! Like, in my head. I couldn't not.
I went Costa from Start Materials.
You know, fair enough. We're trying to retrieve the body of Billy Sullivan's nephew, who had crossed... he didn't really cross the Turk, but he was trying to get the attentions of one of the courtesan's girls, Tori specifically, and she decided, instead of trying to get help from the courtesan, she would turn to the Turk, which was a bad idea. We don't think the Turk knew who this kid was, but that's neither here or there at this point. So we went down into the depths, and we were warned by Billy himself that there were creatures that were down there with too many elbows. Which is bad, apparently, as we found out later. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So we went down into the depths. We have a trigger man that Billy gave us, and he told us to bring him back in one piece. And we were like, well, shit, I don't know. We might not come back in one piece, but okay, we'll try. Thank you. And we went down, we found the body, and that's when all hell broke loose, so to speak. Sound about right?
Sure. Anyone else want to pick up on this?
I have a question.
Ask your question.
Did Billy say alive in one piece or in one piece?
Well, what do you guys think?
I mean, he probably said, he probably meant alive in one piece, but he definitely said in one piece.
So my recollection is that he is aware that his nephew has been killed.
Correct.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And he's expecting you to recover the body.
To the best of our ability.
To the best of our ability.
Well,
I meant the trigger man.
Oh, my apologies. Yes. The intention is that he was supposed to be alive and returned unharmed.
Damn it. Okay. I got messed up real bad a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Like I was 1 point away from death. Like 1 wound away from dying. So the doctor, with some help from the pharmacist.
Not quite.
Well, he sent you in the direction of the guys.
Oh yeah, he gave me the direction of a super drug dealer.
Yeah, super uber mega drug dealer.
Yeah,
man.
Russian drug dealer portrayed by Peter Stormare. He was in the club.
Yeah.
They were the Dragons. That's the name of the group. They were the Dragons. And his little crack squirrel lackeys led me to the back, where he manhandled him, man. He like fucking grabbed him by the neck and yeeted him out, and the guy spider monkeyed away. He's like, "I'm at it, boss," and he like hopped away like a putty from Power Rangers and shit. It was weird. Under the guys that he would give me the drug, but that we would come to the table and have a discussion about how I could work with them in the future, whatever the future might look like. You know what? That's still to be tabled because we may not survive it. So
Yeah.
might have been some free drugs. We'll find out.
Yeah, and I'm on super meth.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to cut everybody's front yard with scissors.
Yeah, scissors and a straight razor
Yeah.
Do you remember what your
and a
super?
hand trowel.
Do you remember what your super meth does?
It does it. It gives me bonuses based on how hurt I am.
So it flips your wound penalties into wound benefits.
Into wound benefits.
Basically makes him hammy from over the hedge for about 48 hours, and then he turns into a sludge monster.
Crash.
Yeah.
And then I
for N, where N is the amount of time it lasts for.
Yeah,
for 24 hours, and then I dissolve into a pile of flesh and bones for an indeterminate amount of time until my body is strong enough to pick up said bones.
See, I picture it as like, have you seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah.
He's the witch after she just a lump. just stuck in a melted pool of herself. Yeah.
I have the feeling that it's a oh no, the drugs are wearing off, and then I just collapse.
All you hear is
and then the transporter is a pile of dead weight.
He's
basically.
the trans-stiller. There he is. He's the trans-sitter. He doesn't move anything.
Hit him with the blue steel.
Currently, he's the trans-hotter because he's generating an awful lot of temperature.
Yeah, that too.
Good. And anything else anyone wants to add to the recap?
We were massively successful. Nobody got injured. We elbow dropped him from heaven. Mr. Elbows is no more. None of his friends showed up. We succeeded.
Oh
we
yeah,
won.
Kirby did the thing of throwing a Molotov and completely fucking it up.
Yeah.
I did so well it exploded.
No,
and
that's right.
blinded
He
myself.
did so well that it exploded.
It exploded prematurely.
It was the dynamite, not the Molotov.
Yeah, it was a flashbang.
It was it
And
went
blinded
off
myself.
prematurely. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, the Molotov went off fine. The flashbang went off prematurely.
Yeah, it was all bad.
And the resultant explosion caused your
Yeah, we lit the one guy on fire, right?
yeah, Brian
Yeah.
Sullivan,
Yeah.
who's your
Brian.
trigger man.
Brian.
He got lit on fire.
Yeah. Like, it was like his arm and jacket coat like went up in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we were getting ready to leave because we killed the one, and then we were subsequently ambushed by 2 others, one on the stairs behind us and one in front.
Correct.
Yeah. I think it was just 2. It was just 2, right? That we
Let
could
me ask
see.
As far as I can remember.
Let me ask a couple more questions. In that fight, did anyone get injured?
Yes. I'm fine.
Let me look.
It's easier to say who didn't get injured.
I didn't get any more injuries in the fight.
I did
Let
not
me-
get injured.
Let
I
me
got
let me
you.
ask this
Yeah.
question instead. Did anyone get bitten?
Yes.
Yes. Is
Was
the
it
answer to
just
that
the
question.
detective, or
No,
was it
No, it was
Brian?
me.
it
You
was
Oh,
the
it was
priest.
It was the priest.
The priest was bitten.
He bit me.
Yeah.
I killed him with a machete. It all evened out.
It all evened out.
From the depths, 2 weeks later, we see arise, my children.
Okay.
More like priest as a class, right? I'm sure we can make that a thing.
One final little question. Just want to draw attention to something. Previous to all of this this shenanigans in the darkness, a deal was struck. Wasn't it, courtesan?
Oh, yes. The courtesan had struck a deal with the urchin to get the doctor's special stabby wabby back. He alluded to her having to go about the world the way that she used to prior to coming here. And we haven't really discerned what that means yet. And the courtesan was able to figure out that she had been sick prior to being transferred to this place and this body. So, yeah, waiting for that shoe to drop.
Beautiful. Okay. So we find ourselves, as the camera comes up, from the very inky depths of the dark itself, across a sea, a set of stairs leading into a short, waterlogged corridor. The fractured remains of your quarry's body lies floating. The party arrayed, some on the stairs, some in the water itself. And 2 more of the creatures have appeared as if from thin air. One before you, before the dark, and one on the stairs blocking your exit. Tonight's session, I would like to start with a series of rolls. Firstly, Transporter. I should very much love for you to make me a little willpower roll, please.
Probably should have opened my sheet before. Willpower. I do have some willpower left. Okay.
Lovely, thank you very much.
It's above 6, or is it 6 and above, or
7 and
Seven.
above, I believe.
so 1?
Okay, beautiful, thank you very much indeed. Priest,
I don't like that.
I should like for you to make a couple of little rolls for me, please. Both of them are stamina plus resistance rolls, please.
Funnily enough, I actually put a dot in resistance.
Well, that is probably for the best.
All right.
Oh, look at that. Lovely. Yes, that's fantastic for the first one. And for the second one? Good. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Courtesan. I should very much enjoy seeing a stamina plus endurance check from you, please.
Oh.
I believe you are muted.
Hell, there's not an endurance.
Yeah,
So
it's
not-
under stamina.
Believe that.
Yeah, it's the
It's-
first one under stamina.
Mm.
It's at the bottom of the page.
Okay, no problem. Probably. We shall
This is a
see.
terrible roll. I imagine for most people.
It's actually pretty good for me if I was to make it.
Good. Transporter.
Yes.
Your blood sinks. There is an alien joy in your mind. A fire that burns within you. Your adrenaline is up, and you are ready. These things cannot stop you. Nothing can stop you. You are the irresistible force. Priest. Your arm throbs where it was bitten. There is a cold sensation that seems to be slowly leaching its way into your body. And perhaps something else. Something wriggling. Courtesan. You find it difficult to catch your breath. You cough. You have
Oh.
a small coughing fit and find it difficult to catch your breath.
Oh.
The creatures appear to your fore and your aft. And Brian is the first to act, as we already have the initiative order in place. I think Brian will...
Die.
He's hurt, but he has his weapon still. He will take his shotgun and shoot at the creature on the stairs, which is quite close to where he is currently located. And I shall roll some dice for him. That's not going to work. Try that again without actually messing it up. That's still not going to work. Why is this not working? Because I'm pressing the wrong keys. Funny how that happens. Cool. The shotgun blast lights the room up. The flare from the sawn-off shotgun lights the room up, and a series of impacts are heard echoing off of the metal. The creature seems to be completely unaffected by the blast, almost like he entirely missed. Detective, now is your time to shine.
Which one am I closer to right now? I think I was in the front of the party, so the one that's coming in from the front.
So you being the front of the party would have been down the stairs the farthest.
Yeah, the one
Yes.
that's coming from the water.
So there's one close to the dark that's in the water near the courtesan, and
Pretty sure I was still on.
I think it was you two actually.
Yeah.
Say again. Sorry, Sloth.
I'm pretty sure I was still on the stairs.
I think you were on the stairs. I think the priest was on the stairs. I think the doctor was on the stairs, and Brian were on the stairs, and the detective and the courtesan were in the water collecting the head and investigating to see if they could find anything else, particularly the firearm.
I don't think we found the firearm, right? Or did we?
You did not find the firearm.
Well, I only have the pistol with no ammo, so I'm gonna pistol whip the one closest to me.
Okay. Make a dexterity plus melee. Roll, please.
Nice. That's 3 successes.
Okay. Against all the odds, the butt of your pistol impacts into what effectively is the cranial mass of the creature. It stutters as the impact strikes. Can you do a strength plus roll, a strength plus 1 roll, Father, please?
Strength plus 1? Okay. 1.
Okay. Doo-ba-doo. Lovely. The impact hits it, and its head almost is like its head is in one place and suddenly is in another without passing the intervening space, but it's obviously jarred backwards. Priest.
I will attempt to swing on the one on the stairs with us.
What are you swinging with?
The machete.
Oh, Benny's machete.
Penny's machete.
Are you thinking anything particular while you're doing this?
I'm thinking it has too many elbows. How can there be more than one of them?
Okay. All right. Okay. Go for it.
It's gonna be. I gotta remember my wound penalty because I'm not on drugs.
You have a -1 on your rolls as well for the toxin.
So an extra -1. This is gonna go poorly. Or I'll get 2 successes.
That's not bad. Unfortunately, though, the machete swings, and it looks like it's going to be a good hit, and then the creature just jitters out of existence for a brief second, and then reforms back together again as the blade passes harmlessly through it.
This was easier in the war.
Yeah, you can't quite recollect there being multi-elbowed, multi-kneed, jittering creatures that consume human bodies in the war. But yeah, that was possibly possibly an easy thing. Now it's time for the first creature to act. Creature 1, the one by the dark. 3 attacks.
I'm in danger.
Detective. Did you hold anything back for dodge?
No.
Cool.
That's 3.
Excellent.
I'm joining the Many Elbows Club with the priest.
Ooh, okay. It swipes. It winds up its arm, its elbows, all kind of concertinaing down into a cord spring, and it lashes out at the last possible second and slices through your abdomen. Can you take 3 points of lethal damage, please?
And that's the X or the asterisk? Which one?
That is the X.
Yeah. This puts me up to wounded.
Courtesan.
Yes.
Are you dodging?
Hell yeah, I'm dodging. Like,
Well, you probably want to roll me some little Dex plus dodge roll then, please.
Dex plus dodge.
Your target to beat is 3.
Oh god. Okay. Let's see. Dex. Yeah, that's what I was looking for as well. Dex.
not seeing a dodge anywhere.
All too coward.
Yeah, I don't see a dodge on here either.
Athletics, sorry. Go athletics.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be straight dex.
Two. That's good. That's good. But it's not right.
Oh, that's bad.
Courtesan. Once again, it winds its other arm up into a tight coil and flashes out quickly, catching you in the shoulder as it does so. Can you take 1 point of lethal damage, please?
1 point of lethal. Done and done.
Finally, what did I get for this? Ooh. Detective. Because you hit it, it's going to take a bite at you.
Yeah. I need our stomach.
All those dice and rolled 1 success. But luckily, you didn't dodge, so...
Yeah.
Hey, just take a little bite. Just,
I used it all to hit.
Okay, can you take 2 points of lethal damage, please?
okay, it's a little more than a little bite.
Yeah.
And
I'm not crippled right now.
you also feel this cold sensation pumping into you as it bites you. You are at an additional -1 to your rolls because the
Yay.
toxin is currently fighting its way against the alcohol in your system. And that concludes Creature 1's turn. However, now it's Creature 2's turn. And I've got 4 targets, so I'm gonna... And none of you have done anything. Oh no, that's a lie. Jackson's done something already, hasn't he? The priest has done something already.
Yeah.
Right, priest is getting one. Priest is getting one.
Give him the business, Jackson.
The priest is
Tried.
getting
He
a
flickered out of
claw.
existence.
Do you keep anything back for dodge?
I didn't. I swung.
Right?
Beautiful.
I made the same mistake.
Loving this. So that's 2 to hit. So...
Just dodge. Just
Yeah. Don't get hit.
Just roll.
yeah,
Obviously.
see, just dodge.
That's what we say in Project Sunvoid. Can you take 1 point of lethal damage, please? The coiled arm coils up tight and slashes out at you. It catches you in the arm. It's just a flesh wound. Catches you in the arm as you're kind of overbalanced from attempting to hit with the machete. It catches you in the arm as it flashes out. The second strike.
You can try for an open chest this time.
4. Second one is going to go for Brian. Brian didn't keep anything back for dodge either because he thought a shotgun blast was going to finish it off, and he gets hit.
Brian's fucked, dude.
Not looking good for Brian.
Brian's in trouble, boys.
Brian's in a bad way.
Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian.
Brian's looking in a bad way. The coiled arm flashes forward and catches him in the stomach. It kind of stays inside him for a brief second, and then pulls back, and there's a great gout of blood that pours out of him. Brian kind of drops to his knees at this point. He's looking bad. Not dead, but bad. And finally, we have a bite. And that bite is going to go for...
Brian.
Bad news, Brian.
Brian, no.
It's bad luck, Brian, right now, dude. It's in a bad way. He dodged. It's fine.
He did not dodge. Okay.
Billy's gonna
It's
be
another two.
mad.
Oh.
It leans forward, and its maw opens ridiculously wide, and it dashes forwards quickly and clamps its entire maw around the top of Brian's head. You hear a horrible crunching sound as his skull gives way, and he pulls back, and it leaves mostly intact brain inside his skull cavity, with some chunks of it removed with the top of his skull in the process. There is an immense amount of unpleasant bodily fluids.
We need some milk.
Brian falls forwards and doesn't move.
I don't think milk's gonna help with that.
Yeah, I don't think Ryan's come back for the sequel, boys.
He just needs an aspirin. He's got a headache.
It's fine.
We start waving his brain. Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
Anybody have an ibuprofen?
I got a headache.
Transporter. Your blood sings. What will you do?
Am I not allowed to go?
Yeah, you're next.
Oh,
The stairs. All right. The stairs.
Yeah.
Is there a drop off on the side?
Yeah.
Perfect. Next question. His shotgun. I'm assuming it's bottom loaded, so you can it's racked multiple rounds.
No, it's a 12 gauge double barrel
Double
side
barrel.
by side
Oh,
shotgun
fuck.
that's been
Okay.
sawn off really short.
And
One of the rounds has been used in it.
okay, one of the rounds has been used. There's no way for me to grab that and whatever rounds are in his pocket and then
I mean, you can yes, you can grab the shotgun and take the ammunition from his pocket. You absolutely can do that.
and also charge the creature off the side.
Yes, you can do that as well. If you want to do all of those things, you can do that, but you have to split your dice pools between all these actions.
Right. Okay.
So I don't need you to make a roll to pick up the weapon, and I don't need you to make a roll to take the ammunition out of his pocket.
Okay.
You just need to dedicate one die to each of those things,
Okay.
and then you can then split the rest of your dice down whatever way you want to do. So if you want to grab the creature and throw it off of the side, that's absolutely fine. If you want to also keep some stuff back for dodge, that's also good. If you want to do other things at the same time,
what would you have me roll? Because I want to take both of us over. I'm going with him
okay.
if I do this.
I would like a strength plus brawl roll.
The strength plus brawl. That is not my best, but it's not bad. Okay.
Don't forget, you also have any wound penalties you have or wound benefits.
Okay, so I am currently at. I'm X'd all the way to injured and then dash wounded.
Okay. So minus 2, so it's plus 2 dice.
So okay, plus 2 dice. That's actually not that bad. Ooh, okay, what of that? So I need to hold back 2 dice for the.
If you want to
picking up the
go
shotgun
into
and
his
stuff?
pocket to take his ammunition, that's 1 die. If you want to grab the shotgun in the process, that's 1 die. And then anything that you've got left over, you can dedicate to your action.
Because I still have my gun. All right, I think I'm just gonna spend 1 to pick up the shotgun.
Okay.
And then if I don't grab it, whatever. If I'm not able to grab it. After that, we're both going over the edge. If I can, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Because I don't know how far is the drop off. Is it significant enough where it would do some damage? Like I don't.
It might do a little damage. Yeah, it's not gonna be.
But it gets it out of the way for everybody to run.
100%. 100%.
And it leaves me down there alone to fight it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Do you want to leave anything back?
No, fuck that.
Okay. So
I don't think at this moment he cares about anything other than killing this thing.
Okie dokie. I can
I
tell
think
you
he's
that
so
sweeping.
wound up that he's going for it.
That's absolutely fine. I can tell you that sweeping up the shotgun is not a problem. You grab the shotgun.
Okay.
And it's a little.
Yeah.
It's about the size of a pistol.
Yeah. My thought is going over the edge, landing, and then in the like. This is the cinematic part of me, right? Is landing with the shotgun in its chest and the momentum pulling the trigger for me.
So you want to do an attack? You want to?
But that's a lot to do. I understand. That's
You
a lot
can
to
you can do it. You can split all of those. Split all of these actions can be done. You just have to split your dice pool. So what you do is you take your lowest dice pool of all of those actions, and that's how many dice you have to dedicate to across all of those things. So if you've got a firearms pool of 8 and a dex brawl pool of 6, your dice pool is 6. That's how many dice you've got to allocate. You allocate 1 to picking up the shotgun, so you now have 5 dice left over. Some of that you have to put towards the brawl, and some of it you have to put towards the firearm.
Okay, so my highest is it would be the firearms roll, which is 7.
Okay, what's your lowest?
My lowest is the strength brawl, which is 5.
Okay, so
Like,
5 dice
just
is how many
base.
you've got. 5 dice is how many you've got.
Okay.
Right.
And then
you
the
lose
2
1
from
for grabbing the shotgun.
1 from grab, but I have 2 from my wounds.
So you have 2 extra dice on top of that.
So I have
right?
7.
So you've got 7 in total. Lose 1 for grabbing the shotgun. Perfect. You've now got 6 dice left over to split between grabbing him and pushing him off, and shooting him with the 12 gauge.
Okay. Got it. I really want. I think I want the. I'm gonna go 4 for the grab and the other 2 for the shotgun.
Perfect. Okay. Is that your commitment?
Yes, that's my commitment.
Okay.
So
I'm going to tell you you're going to get extra dice on the shot.
Okay. 4d10 for the and then it's we'll just do that. Okay. That's not bad. That's the strength brawl.
Okay. I'm going to give him a dice penalty.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a dice penalty to that. He fails to get out of the way. You barrel into him and go over the railing with it.
Yeah.
It falls and there is a splash as it impacts into the floor, and you land on top of it.
Yes.
You've got 2 dice left over to take the shot.
Yep.
You get an additional 3 dice on top of that.
Hale, is this all happening at the same time? Like, is
This
our
is
turn?
all happening. This is all happening in one motion. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You can split your dice pools down to do this, right?
No,
But
I'm asking because,
you're
like,
on really small dice pools.
when inevitably it does become my turn, I want to try to stop him from going over the edge. Like, even if it means I got to grab his belt.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because if you're going to give him this entire, like, 12-second cinematic of him going over, like, I'm going it, and, like...
Well, it's not like I'm completely lost, right? The stairs aren't infinite. Like...
No, it's like an 8-foot drop.
I can still follow. I can still get back. I'm just trying to give you guys room to start running.
Oh, for sure. But I don't... If I'm playing true to the character, the doctor's not going to try to let you go over the edge. I don't care if you're hopped up or not. Like, he's just going to try to stop you from going... You might succeed in shoving him off, but, like, if I have an opportunity at stopping you from going over the edge, I think he would try.
Doctor, can you make just a straight up wits roll for me, please? Because you're technically moving slower than he is.
I can try. Just straight wits. Okay. I did.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Yeah. You can act in order to interfere with this.
Is it possible for me to, like, I want to, like, get in that, because it looks like he's going to go over, right? Like, he's been acting very erratically.
Absolutely, he's going to go over. He's absolutely 100% going over. Yeah.
Then, I mean, I want to try to catch him, even if it's by, like, an arm or a belt or something that I can stop him from going. He's damn near fatally injured. Like,
make a dexterity plus brawl roll for me, please.
Oh, baby boy, you're going over.
I'm going to tell you you need 2 successes to counter what he's done. If you get less than that, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Remember, Bub, you can also spend a willpower to automatically give yourself one
I can
success.
tell him that.
Can spend willpower to automatically get a success.
I do have a lot of willpower.
Burn it, baby, burn it.
Sure. I'll burn a willpower. I mean,
So, okay, I have a question. If he stops me, does that negate this shotgun roll?
No, shotgun can still go off. It just will be a slightly different scenario, and we're gonna roll that in a second. I just want to find out if you're going with him or not.
yeah, I don't think it's going to prevent you from taking the shot.
It's not going to prevent that.
It's just
Okay.
where's the shot being fired from?
Yeah, I'll burn a
Going
willpower to
Okay.
put me at 1 success. I just got to know that I have 1 less. Okay.
2 successes. You catch hold of his belt as he's literally about to go over, and the creature falls 8 foot down and splashes into the water. And you're holding him over the edge of the stairs. He isn't falling, but the shotgun is still pointed, and the shot can now take place. However, Sloth, because you're no longer at point blank, you won't get the +3 extra dice.
Okay. I don't like this. I think he would be pissed. Can I undo my belt?
You haven't got any dice left.
I don't
You've
have fucking
allocated
dice
all your dice.
Nothing
So
can
there's-
stop
there's-
you.
Yeah.
You are the irresistible force.
How can?
You've got to carry through with your actions now, right? So you've committed to the thing. So you're gonna have to.
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna have
the
to shoot it now
thing.
anyway.
I've committed to doing this, and I've been stopped.
No, you haven't. He's just changed the nature of it. Right. So rather than you going down and landing on top of it and having a point blank shot with a 12 gauge, you're now over the top of it, shooting down at it with 2 dice instead of shooting into it with 3 dice, with 5 dice rather. That is a hit. Can you please roll 8 dice for me, please?
That's 4.
That's good. This is creature 2, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. The blast goes off, and the shot impacts into its body and blows a large chunk away. Something lands in the water next to it and slowly fizzes, fluctuates and disintegrates next to it. It's still writhing around on the floor. Doctor.
Yeah.
If you want to act now, I'm going to say you're going to lose 3 dice from your pool because you've already used them.
I mean, that's fine. Is he like? Am I claw machining this man? Like hovering him over? Because I don't feel like my character's probably that strong. If it's just like at an angle and he's just firing away into the darkness.
Oh, you're holding it. You're currently, like, all of this is happening in a split second. So you're currently holding him, and he is. I'm imagining like the edge of the stairs, the balance of the stairs. He's kind of leaning over there, like his midriff is leaning over the thing. It's not going to be very long before he falls.
Yeah, my visual is he's holding me by the pants. I'm over, and my legs are on the other side of the wall, and I'm just like, kind of like how you would rappel down a wall. You have me like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Thinking in the head of the doctor, Not only is this like, this is my friend? Man, that's strange. I think so many things would be playing in his mind right now. Like, why do we even care about this guy? Like, what the fuck am I doing? He would probably be like, what are you doing? Like, get them. Good shot, I guess. Get them though, and kind of pull him back and move to the others.
I would, in response, I would say, I've got this. Go.
Oh boy.
You gave me those drugs for a reason. Go.
I think without a moment's notice, like the doctor just sets in. It's like, so you don't fucking die.
And I won't. Go.
He's right. He won't go. I get the others. That's all I can do is I get the others and I try to bail.
Okay. What are you doing with Brian?
Well, I'm not strong enough to carry him on my back.
Do I need to roll anything? I don't have any dice to lay.
So he was clearly delicious. Brian was clearly delicious. Whatever his secret blend of herbs and spices was quite good. Does he have anything identifying? Anything that would be like, this is part of the Sullivan group?
He's got his pistol.
Is a pistol.
His hat, which has been knocked off in the
Was it eaten?
It was knocked off in the explosion. His hat. All of the Sullivans all wear the same sort of hat, which I don't have to hand right now. But it's like a kind of flat hat with a peak on it. But it's not
newsy.
like a cap.
It's a newsy cap.
Newsy cap. Yeah.
Blinder cap.
Yeah.
For those.
Yeah. Then I would probably grab that and call to the others, since our path is clear. But the doctor's not going to wait.
Okay. Exit stage left, chased by too many elbows.
One less elbow. Thank you very much. He's currently writhing in the wet.
Okay. Good. Courtesan.
Yes.
What happens to me?
Oh, when he lets go, you fall.
Yeah. Yes.
And you land on top of the creature, you take no damage.
What? Ah! Holy shit. Okay, I'm glad my turn was over in 8 seconds. That's fucking nuts. I mean, I passed.
If you leave it him.
Well, I mean, I was gonna pull him back. Like, why would I like do all of that just to be like, okay,
no, that's fine.
Go in.
You pull him back.
That's what I was asking.
Sloth,
I was like,
what are you doing?
I thought he let go. Like,
okay,
was
right.
letting me go.
My apologies. Right, you've pulled him back.
Yeah.
Sloth is now standing on the edge of the
if
stairs.
If you leap off at this point, he's it's fucking. I don't know. I think I tap out mentally.
Fine. Okay. Fine. You pull him back, and he's standing on the edge of the stairs.
Okay.
On the wrong side of the banister.
on the side that I didn't want to be on.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Courtesan.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
If I hear him yell that our path is clear, I'm going to start attempting to run in that direction.
Okay. Good. You do.
Hooray.
You do. You splash through the water.
Yeah.
The creature does not appear to be concentrating on you.
Oh.
It's on me.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
Well, fuck. I mean, I the only weapon I have is this little knife, and I don't think that's going to be any help. So she's just gonna fuck off as quickly as she can.
Okay. That is the end of this combat round. Start of the next combat round. Brian leads on his action. He drains on his action. Detective. The courtesan has fled, leaving you alone in front of this mostly undamaged, many elbowed monstrosity. How would you act?
I'm gonna try to buy her as much time as I can, and just use all my dice to dodge, which isn't much at this point because the -5 I have.
Okay.
But from being crippled and toxined, and just try to buy them as much time to get out.
Okay. Dedicating all your points to dodge. That's
Yep.
absolutely fine. No
Yep.
problem at all.
All my no points to dodge.
Priest. The doctor is ascending the stairs, and you've heard the exchange.
I was gonna say, the detective heard that exchange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a big area.
Okay.
Everyone can hear everything that's going on.
Yeah, I heard, but these are going to chase us up the stairs most likely. So
I am just going to hold. I want to be able to dodge in case something does show up, but I'm mainly just holding to be able to help the courtesan get up the stairs. Because last I checked, weren't you carrying the head by holding your skirt? It's your hands are a bit preoccupied. I can't imagine running through the water and up the stairs is gonna be easy. So I want to get out of there, but I'm gonna make sure if need be lend a hand.
Yay, bless. I got my shit rocked, so I appreciate that. Oh. But
Okay.
yeah, both of her hands are holding this decapitated head in her skirts. We came down here for this at the very least. She does not want to lose it.
that's one of the main reasons. I'm trying to buy them as much time as possible to get out.
Okay, so you're helping people get out. No problem at all.
Mm-hmm.
Creature 1.
I'm dead.
Detective, this is not looking good. So it's going to do 3 attacks on you.
Yep.
You said you can keeping stuff back for dodge, right?
Yep.
Can you make a dodge roll for me, please? Dex athletics roll for me, please.
Dex athletics. That's a 3 - 5. I'm gonna use a willpower.
3 - 5. Okay. So you can spend a willpower point. Can I? It got 2 to hit you. If you spend a willpower point now, it's still going to hit you.
Yeah. So I was hoping it wouldn't, but
Can you take 1 point of lethal damage? It
And that
coils.
incapacitated.
Okay, it coils up and it slashes out at you. It hits you in the chest. You feel like you're blacking out. That cold sensation, you can feel it pumping into your body, and you feel yourself blacking out. You're no stranger to blacking out, but this is much less pleasant than your normal experience.
This is a different blacking out than alcoholic blacking out.
Yeah. Those of you that are left remaining see the creature strike out at the detective's chest. The detective drops to his knees, and the creature leans over the body. You see its mouth clamp down onto his body and start to chew. Creature 2. Creature 2 is going to try to attack you. I was about to go and type into chat then. That's no good. Transporter. However, it is... How? It's going to get back to its feet, and it's going to jump at you.
Oh!
It's 8 foot. It's not 80 foot.
I don't know how to... I don't remember how tall the creatures were.
So the creature itself is about 6 foot tall.
Okay.
All right, and you're 8 foot above it.
Okay.
It's going to jump at you and attempt to attack you. However, it is suffering some wound penalties because you have actually done quite a significant amount of damage to it. So I'm going to do 2 claws and a bite at you.
Oh, all 3 are going to be cool. Got it.
Yeah. Are you dodging?
I don't know if he Is me dodging going to affect my next round?
If you dodge, you can split your dice pool into dodge. You can say, I want to spend X amount of dice on dodge. And that gets, whatever your lowest pool is and whatever you're doing, gets split that way. So
okay.
you can say, I want to put 3 dice into dodge, and then you're 3 dice down on whatever action you want to do next.
Okay, I'll do 2.
Okay, you can do 2. So can you roll 2 dice for me now? It coils up. It springs back to... Well, it doesn't even spring. It is suddenly on its feet. And it springs up and slashes out a claw in your direction. And you step aside out of the way of it. It then coils up again. This time you don't have to dodge because the second arm slashes out and catches hold of the railing, cutting it cleanly in half. The third strike, on the other hand, it jumps up to try and bite at you.
Oh, this is the one I don't want.
This is the one you don't want.
This is the one I really don't want.
Can you roll your dodge, please? 2 dice. Oh.
Can I spend a willpower?
Yes. You absolutely can spend a willpower.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Yeah, probably want to do that before you roll going forwards, but yes,
okay.
You absolutely can.
So I'm down to 2.
It's more strikes out at you, and you only just, by the skin of your teeth, step to the side. You feel it literally go. You feel some of it, the teeth of its maw, catch on your clothing and tear them slightly, but it just avoids nicking your flesh. Transporter, it is your turn.
Okay. As he comes and bites me, I'm taking my pistol and shoving it in his face.
Okay.
And just point blank firing into its skull.
Okay. So your lowest pool between dodge and firearms.
So that would be Dex Athletics?
Dex Athletics, yeah.
Okay.
So which is your lowest between Dex Athletics and...
It's in my Dex firearms. I just have flat 5 into Death Athletics.
Okay, so you got 5 dice. You're 2 dice down, so you've got 3 dice left over, but you'll get plus 3 dice for the point blank shot.
And plus 2 from my wounds.
And plus 2 for your wounds.
So that's 3, 6, 8.
Roll them, cowboy.
Roll 20. There we go. That's 3.
Okay, good news. It can't dodge this. 2. So your pistol roll 4, 5. What'd you get? 3.
Yeah.
Roll 1. Roll 5 dice.
That's only 1.
It's okay. 1 is better than 0.
Yeah.
You blast at it, and it glitches, but it's a moment late. As the bullet impacts, it glitches and comes back slightly early. Sorry, the bullet enters into its cranial mass and exits. There is like a spurt of something black which glitches out of existence almost immediately as the bullet leaves its skull. It's still moving. Just. Doctor.
I run. What? Like, there's nothing much else to say. I've got the hat. If you would have allowed me to, I would have grabbed the pistol.
You can grab the pistol as well. I've got no problem with that.
Sure. Then I run enough to the point that I can help others out as well.
I mean, you've got a pistol.
Yeah, I can't shoot.
I will say in the process of pulling out my gun, I think I would have dropped the sawed off.
Yeah, fine. That's fine. It's
Just for reality, like let's just look at a stretch reality here, okay? Like our gun experts, one of which is currently hopped up on future meth, is deciding that he is Hudson from the Aliens movie, and he's 1v1ing this guy in the backyard, like Dad should do or used to do. And then you've got our other guns expert who provided absolutely nothing but fanfare of blood spray directly into the mouth. I'm just going to shoot Sloth. I'm very well aware of
If you're right next to it.
I'm
Bob.
not.
Bob, let me put it this way. You're certainly within shooting range of the creature that's currently fighting Sloth.
Let me ask you this. If I shoot him
Yeah.
and I fail,
Yeah.
will I stop moving? Will it suddenly mean that I quit moving?
You can shoot as you're climbing the stairs. I've
Okay.
got no problem with you doing that. I might say, no, I've got no problem with that. If you're slowly moving up the stairs and you're shooting as you do so, I've got no problem with that.
And what would that be? That's a Dex firearms?
There would be a Dex plus firearms roll. You don't have to split your dice pool down if you're not dodging. I'm not asking you to make to lose a die for climbing slowly up the stairs. If you're running up the stairs, I'd ask you to lose a die for that.
Sure.
But what I will say, Bub, you did say you had a lot of willpower points.
I do.
Avoid making sure you shoot your companion by spending a willpower point and
I will also
give
say-
you an automatic success.
I will also say, even if you hit me, I don't know if you can do enough damage to actually detriment me. You will actually help me.
Well,
Absolutely could.
let's just
absolutely could kill
wait
you.
a while.
Absolutely could kill you.
Let's just wait a while. Yeah, sure. I'll blow one of my 9 willpower,
Okay.
and I will take a shot at the one that is currently hop, skip, jumping at his ankles.
Okay.
So I got 2
Okay,
successes.
You got 3 successes because you spent a willpower point, right?
So is a 6 a success?
Oh, my apologies. No, 7. Yeah, you're quite right. 2 successes
Yes.
because you spent willpower point. It cannot dodge this because it only has 1 die.
Bless.
I will roll to see if it actually succeeds. It does not, so you get +1 to your damage. So can you roll 5 dice, please?
I certainly can. Numbers.
2.
Something that I stole from Matt Mercer in my Dungeons and Dragons games. How do you want to do this?
It probably looks like this, of me saying, this is bullshit, this wasn't supposed to be like this. Still glancing over shoulder, I'm now starting to climb. I've got the gun in my hand, I'm awkwardly climbing, I've got the hat in my other hand as I'm going up. And I just pop an eye around the corner, not knowing if this is going to work, and I just shoot. I use my expert doctoring precision from afar, because I'm used to doing surgery at 30 feet. And I'm going to shoot as precisely as I possibly can. And according to you, I've done so. I don't have just in the general, like if this were a Fallout grander scope, I'm aiming for center mass.
Okay, and center mass you hit. It doesn't even glitch. It's like it's not even aware of you. It didn't even consider you to be a threat. The bullet impacts into probably its upper torso and exits through its lower torso. The creature folds.
Hell yeah,
folds in
dude.
half.
Kill steal. I love it.
It folds in half and it turns it does that same thing the first one did. It kind of it collapses onto the floor and it starts to glitch. And as it glitches, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
As I'm climbing up the rest, I say, pick up its loot, come on!
Loot its corp, take its meds.
Okay. Courtesan.
Yes.
You can see this is all played out in front of you as you're running towards the stairs. You're aware of what's happening behind you.
Oh god.
You can hear a grinding, crunching sound coming from behind you.
Oh god.
And there are no sounds coming from the detective. Well, nothing from his voice anyway.
Oh fuck.
It's the priest shitting his pants.
And the transporter vibrating violently.
Yeah.
I think she lets out like a strangled scream because she, even though it's happening in her peripherals as she's going, she knows what's happening. And she doesn't have a gun on her. She doesn't have anything that could feasibly help him. So she's still going to try to bolt for the stairs.
Good. Okay. No problem at all. You bolt for the stairs, and I mean it's hard going running through the water, but you make it to the stairs and up the stairs, and with a priest's help, you start to ascend the staircase.
Oh yeah, she's sobbing. It's not good.
Okay. I want to know. That's the end of that combat round. What I'd like to know is if your intention is to leave the detective to his fate, or if you're going to intercede.
His fate of half eaten? Like, what are we supposed to
He's
do about
in the
him?
process of
he's
being
getting
consumed.
crunched on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm the priest, not the miracle worker. I don't know what to do about him being chewed on.
Well,
He's gonna say a prayer and that's about it.
that seems like quote of the day territory.
You can change his name from the detective to the meal.
Oh.
The detective to the deceased.
Okay. All right. Sloth, what's happening with you? Transporter.
Does it look like the creature is going to start at us?
No,
Or is it
it's busy with his meal.
completely consuming? It's completely consumed by consuming the detective.
It's completely ignoring you and eating the detective. at the
Oh
moment.
man, you know you want to cartwheel over like Neo and be like, I know kung fu. Ah!
Part of my brain wants to pick up the shotgun, rifle through his pockets, and go down and just blast this thing's head off while it's eating the detective.
How hilarious would that be? The detective is saved by the transporter, the most unlikely of friends. It's
I
my
don't care if
favorite
it
story.
saves him.
Oh, he doesn't care about that. He's just here for murder.
I'm just here for murder right
He's
now.
going to murder the creature and then walk away and leave the detective to bleed out.
He's gonna murder
I'll
the
grab his
creature, look
corpse,
at
I
me,
guess,
and then
if it
murder me.
dies.
He's gonna
Like,
murder me
if
afterwards.
it dies, I'll grab his corpse. But at the same time,
He really
It's
put the
like-
love of the game.
the logic in his brain is if there's no more creatures, we are safe to leave.
Why are you like literally Shane Gillis's description of George Washington? You're just like,
Also, I like how he's like, if I kill it, nothing bad could happen. Last
Nothing
time we
will
killed it,
follow
two
us.
more showed up.
Yeah, but those were its friends, and that's the extent of it.
they're multiplying.
Maybe they have friends too.
I don't know that.
So just to be
That's
clear,
wrong.
we heard a crunch or we heard a vibration, or both.
You had a
From the
crunch.
detective's
A
body.
crunch. Got it. He doesn't need those bits. He can still detect without
Yeah,
those bits.
where exactly was that crunch located in the corpse?
Maybe this is beneficial. Maybe
so-
maybe it
Like,
took
was
out his liver.
Is it going for its head? Is
You
is
can't
it-
see because of the way the creature is leaning over the
It's like
body.
it's like.
Oh, the elbows run away.
Nom 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 nom.
Rose Cho'gath and him right
Okay,
here.
okay. I think what I will do is I will pick up the shotgun, rummage through the pockets to get the remaining shells, reload the shotgun, and then be the last to leave.
Okay, so you take some time doing that.
I
You
will- I
find
will
there
take-
are
I will take-
There are 2 shotgun shells in his waistcoat pocket.
Okay. Then I will reload, and I will be the last on the steps just in case the creature looks up as we start leaving and starts to come towards us.
Okay, the creature doesn't move from from its meal. All throughout, everyone else gets up the stairs and gets out. You're the last one there to witness. And all the time when you are searching through the pockets and you eventually find these 2 shotgun shells and you reload the shotgun, all that time, all you can hear is a squelching, crunching sound of somebody messily eating something that was once alive and is now, quite obviously, not.
Well, it's not obvious to me. He's living on in my head, being an alcoholic.
In the process of that, is there like Did we see kind of like ooze coming out of the wounds from the bites? From like,
Yeah.
I mentioned it last time. Like when
is
I
there
felt it,
ooze
I'd let
coming
you
out
guys
of
know.
of Brian's head?
Yeah.
I'm leaving the corpse here. Fuck that. I was potentially going to bring the corpse with us, but that reads to me as it's gonna change eventually, and I will leave.
Okay. You walk out of the stairs and out through the door, and the last thing you hear is that grinding, crunching, squelching sound as your companion is left in the darkness. You find yourselves in the sewers again, in the pipes. The door closes, finally behind you.
The courtesan is inconsolable. She is sobbing. Her face is full of tears and snot and probably splashy viscous fluids that we don't want to talk about right now. Um, and it's like something between a sob and a wail, and it just goes on.
Is there a role that I could make to calm myself, even briefly?
Oh, sure. You can make a willpower roll for me, please.
Does that use my like the full available or
Yeah,
like
full available willpower.
full
Yeah.
available? Okay, so I only have 2 now. Do I also get the bonus from my, or is it just physical stuff?
Just physical stuff.
Okay.
Definitely not on willpower.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
Okie dokie. You are the eye of the storm.
At this
You are
point, I will.
relentless. Nothing can stop you. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. You're sweating. Your body is literally sweat is beading on your forehead and instantly vaporizing. There's steam pouring off of you.
I will, in a snap decision, grab the doctor by his coat. Thank you, but we need to leave now.
Yeah, you can imagine that the stress is pretty high for him as well. So, like, even I get that he's kind of like tweaking out. I think the doctor like shoves him back as he's trying to compose himself. Man, his mind is running. Like, his body's not moving as quickly, but his mind is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I will collect the head of the Sullivan boy.
The courtesan is not letting go of that thing. She is holding it like her life depends on it.
Wrapped up in your skirt.
Yep.
Yep.
The priest will, like, with his good arm, like, trying to, like, comfort, like, rubbing, like, the courtesan's back, but with his bad arm trying to, like, get the head away from her.
I
Like,
think that would
focus.
probably help.
Come on, just focus on me. Okay. Listen, focus.
Why did that go so badly?
It wasn't ever. Honestly, I'm surprised this many of us got out after that. My next instinct would be to find the nearest entrance to take us back as fast as possible.
You have in your mind already plotted out exactly the route that you need to take. The pipes are like a labyrinth, but you immediately know the direction you need to go.
Yeah. Stay close, stay grouped, I'm getting us out of here as fast. Where do we want to go? Do we want to head back to our room or straight to
The surgery.
Sullivan's?
We need to go to the
surgery.
surgery.
Yeah, the
We'll go to
surgery.
the surgery. Okay. Then I
We're
will.
dying.
I will. I got a few hours left. I'm good.
I'm dying.
Oh, you're dying. Wait, why are you dying? And it
He got
finally
bit.
it finally computes because he witnessed everything, but in his haze of meth, it didn't compute that he got bit
Oh.
fully. And I guess I finally look at his arm and go, that doesn't look good.
Doesn't feel good. Let's go to the surgery.
All right.
Do you
and
have a belt at all? Good.
Yeah, I'll take mine and give it to you.
Yeah, let's tie that off.
I think he takes his pants off because it's so hot.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Just
it's just boxers.
I take his
nothing else.
pants. In fact, that's what I wrap up the Sullivan kid's head in, is his pants.
Oh.
Got to make it into
Okay.
some sort of like makeshift backpack. We don't have bags or anything like that.
So you're
Yeah.
wading through sewage, wearing
I
only
got-
boxers.
I got boxers, no shoes, no shirt, nothing else. It's fucking hot. It's still hot.
Still hot.
Where is he carrying that ammo?
It's
Prison
it's in
wallet.
the pant pockets.
Oh.
Also, I mean the two slugs. I have a pistol and a shotgun and boxers.
If he clenches too hard, he's gonna pop shots off left and right.
I think there is a
Boom.
there is a magazine holder on the belt loop. So it's there. You have it. I hand it over to you because I can't carry it now. I just got a pistol and a shotgun with 2 rounds in it. And
I got
we're
it.
going to
We're
the back.
going.
We're going to the back rooms and going. I don't like you just rolling and
Okay.
not saying anything.
Yeah, I know. Okay. You start making your way. Courtesan, are you still crying?
Absolutely.
You're finding that hard going because you're finding it very difficult to catch your breath.
Can we slow down a little bit? I'm not. Something's wrong.
Can we stop so I can check her out?
Sure. You could make a wits medicine probably is best in this situation.
Okay. Yeah. That's not the worst dice pool. I got a couple of successes.
Cool.
We'll take 3 for $1,000.
Yep, perfect. You can't find anything wrong with her. On the surface, there's nothing wrong with her. She's unwounded. The symptoms that she's presenting, she's short of breath, but you don't know why.
Is her pulse elevated?
Sure, but not beyond what you'd expect to be given her emotional state.
I might have to can we just focus on some like breathing techniques? Just like match each other's breathing to try, like even if it means we have to pace ourselves, let's just breathe in and breathe out. Just focus on long wispy exhales. Just to focus on that to just kind of nullify anything that might simulate like a panic attack or an anxious response.
Okay.
Try that.
Can you do let's do stamina plus endurance, please?
Ooh.
I'm gonna guess it's not me.
No.
Okay. I'm not breathing that hard. Holy shit.
Stamina.
Exhales too hard.
Have
he
you
dies.
arrived?
Oh no. Wait a minute. I mean, somebody already has their pants off, so. Ooh.
Success.
Okay, so it takes a little time, but you start to you start to calm down, and when you start to calm down, your breathing returns roughly to normal. It's still a little hard for you to catch your breath, but it's not as bad as it was.
Okay. She nods her head. That's better. Mostly. I'm still feeling a little weird, but I think I'll be okay. Can we go?
Hale, do I think we're gonna make it back? Like looking over them, they all look pretty worse. Like she doesn't have any. She's not exhibiting any signs of like physical harm, but this guy over here is overheating. Like he's about to pop off. The
I did
priest
get whacked once.
nursing his arm. He's definitely favoring one side over the other, and specifically asked to go back to the surgery. Does it look like they're like? Are we gonna make it back, or do we have to stop somewhere?
Difficult to tell. You don't know how long it's going to take you to get back to the surgery. And yet, you also know it's going to take you no time at all.
Great. So 15 minutes to 4 to 5 business days. Got it. All right. I mean, I'm going to keep a watchful glare over them. Doctor-patient sort of thing. Watching as tightly as I can.
Okay. So you follow the transporter's direction. Something occurs to you while you're moving is that initially you don't get that jarring sensation of arriving at your destination, like you're still actually moving through the pipes. And the route that you're taking doesn't seem to make a whole hell of a lot of sense to anybody. Like, you seem to be heading in a particular direction, and then the transporter suddenly takes a different turn, and you're heading in an entirely different direction, and you're still marching through the pipes.
I mean, I want to get up next to him because I know he's like sort of erratic right now, and I'm like, hey, where the fuck are we going?
Oh, you know exactly where you're going. 100%, you know exactly where you're going.
This hasn't happened. This has never happened before. This is the right way. I know this is the way. What? This hasn't been like our previous, like, transitions. Why? What? He turns around and looks behind us. And he's just scanning. Get behind me. Now.
Okay.
Both of you. And he has guns up.
Okay.
Just waiting.
Okay, you wait. Seconds tick past.
Priest, take the shotgun, turn around. Have our back.
Fine.
And is just pistol out, waiting.
Are they tripping? Is he tripping?
Transporter. You see a flicker of shadow in the distance around the corner. Just for a brief fraction of a second.
Get ready. Doctor, get your knife out.
I'll have the knife in one hand and the pistol in the other.
I will turn on my extra peripheral so I see everything.
You can see all around you.
I can
Absolutely.
see all around me.
No problem at all.
Do I also have time to steady aim my other thing, where my accuracy?
What do you mean?
Here, I'll paste it.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we still have those jars?
It's
Those
my other
like the
it's my other
light.
mega.
sort of like the flares that we created?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could throw a Molotov out.
Yeah, I want to try to lob one of those in whatever direction. If he's focused specifically in one area,
So slightly problematically, he's not, because he's turned his ultra
focused
peripheral vision, so
everywhere.
he's looking everywhere. But like his head is in one direction, but he's concentrating on everything. So he's listening, and every so often he'll turn his head towards a sound or towards something that's happened. It's really difficult to identify where he's concentrating on any one particular.
Okay,
thing.
well, we're not like a circular cistern. We have a path before us and a path behind us, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to lob it down the angle of which he was looking, so then at least he'll have a better field of vision, and I can look behind me to help the priest.
And this is one of the flares, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you make a Dex Athletics roll for me, please?
You bet your sweet bippy that I can just roll 3 dice.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
It's all coming together.
Okay. The flare flies in the direction you wanted to go. It impacts on lands on the side next to where the water is, and it flares up. It goes off for 3-4 seconds, something like that, before it starts to die off quite quickly. But it lights the place up for that period very bright.
I spy with my little eye. I don't know. Does it help?
Can I look at the priest? Does he look changed at all? Does his arm look any different?
You look at the priest. His arms. I mean, he's got multiple puncture wounds into his shoulder, and there is. I mean, looking at it, there's a slightly kind of bluish bioluminescence to the wounds themselves.
Does it seem to be growing? Does it seem to be spreading from the wound? Or is like the wound itself seems discolored?
Yeah. Yeah, the wound itself.
Like how a bruise would seem.
Sure, yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be growing.
I know what you're getting at, and I don't think we have the context to believe that he's going to transform into Captain Several Elbows. I feel like that bite transmits the calming, the cooling sensation, that menthol-like feeling, to force the body to relax so as to not resist. That's my initial read.
I also rolled decently on those resistance rolls, so it could be that I'm just currently resisting the effects of the poison. It could be that you're hallucinating because your temperature is in the triple digits and you're dying.
I don't see anything. We can't just sit here and wait.
Nothing seems to happen around you.
I don't see anything behind us. Doc's right. We need to keep moving.
No, Sloth.
Okay. Neither of them?
No. You don't have that level of compulsion, no.
Okay. And I'm 100% sure I'm going in the right direction.
You know the direction you need to go in. You're 100% sure of that, yeah.
Do we?
Priest, could you guide us to the butcher? You know where he is from here?
I can try.
I will continue, but I will be keeping an eye. I don't feel I don't feel safe here, and we need to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Focus on the butcher.
Are you going to the butcher, or are you going to the? Are you following the priest to the butcher, or are you following the transporter to the surgery?
I think it's a matter of doing it step by step and getting to where there's at least another quote unquote ally would be beneficial, as opposed to us. Like he could be tripping balls. He could be tripping out, and none of his supernatural "I find everything wherever I go" ability is just not working because he's dying and overheating. So, getting at least in an area of which we've been previously can't hurt. If all else fails, I've got a pretty good idea on where to find the musicians, that gang, from the butcher.
I mean, if we get to an area you recognize, you can probably then focus on your surgery, seeing as how it's yours.
Oh, you could do that from here.
Yeah.
But it would take longer.
Well, we move. Regardless, we just move.
Yeah, we go to the butcher.
These people typing back and forth to each other, man. Secrets, boys. Come on now. Come on.
Secrets are
Okay,
no fun.
you head towards the butchers. So the priest takes the lead, and you continue down the tunnel, and you take a left. And as you take a left, the screen cuts to the camera coming down from a pipe in the ceiling. No, you haven't. The camera comes down from a pipe in the ceiling, looking over at the butcher as he stands in the pipes.
Fuck.
With his barrel burning. Some unidentified meat being cooked upon it. The party walks out of one of the pipes that leads into this cistern.
Hey, that seems pretty fortuitous. Okay. All right. Home. I think the surgery from here. Now that I feel like there's at least a grounds of safety.
The butcher looks at you.
Just passing through, friend.
He doesn't say anything, he just nods.
I follow the doctor to the surgery.
Okay. You exit through one of the pipes, and there is a cut. And the camera comes up as the door of the surgery opens. From the inside, the camera looking out at the doctor as he opens the door.
The doctor?
Yes.
Or all of us?
Well, the doctor's opening the door. The rest of you are outside.
That's weird. I usher them in.
Okay.
And then I will spend the next however long it's going to take going over their wounds, carefully, treating, operating as per necessary, preparing for what's next. You just tell me what rolls you would like for me to make.
Do an general intelligence plus medicine roll on, and we'll count this for all of them.
Okay. I'll use a willpower to guarantee a success. This is my biggest die pool for the record. And I've got one success on top.
Cool.
So 5 successes.
So let's go through the list. The detective is dead, being consumed by an unpleasant creature in on the cusp of the dark. You didn't get a massively good look at what was going on with his body, but you're pretty sure he's dead now. Courtesan. She has a small wound. It's a deep wound, but a small wound from a claw. She just needs bandaging and patching up. She will eventually get better from that. It won't take her very long.
Okay.
The priest. The priest, I think you only got bitten, didn't you? Or did you get clawed as well? You got clawed as well.
I got clawed this
You got
episode.
clawed. Yeah.
Okay, so the priest has a flesh wound, but again, just needs patching up. That's just going to be a case of disinfect and patch that up. That won't be massively a problem. By far and away the bigger issue is the wound on his shoulder. There is something that has infected him in the wound itself. It has a weird bluish bioluminescent glow to it. It looks unpleasant. The transporter. Transporter is wounded, not bitten. Mostly it's going to be patching him up more than anything else. However, he is...
I didn't get hit that entire fight.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No. I got
Cool.
stunned. I got stunned by the
That's
look
right, you got
on the
stun lock.
first
No, you're right.
episode.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get hit at all.
So on the surface, the transporter looks perfectly fine, but he is exhibiting severe dehydration, and he's incredibly hot. When you look into his eyes are all over the place. They are dilating, reacting to light very strongly, and you, with that level of successes, are fairly convinced that he is either seeing something that isn't there, hallucinating, or reacting badly in some. He's having a bad trip of some description.
Okay. I am going to take a sample of the bioluminescence. I'm going to treat the courtesan's wounds. Obviously, sterilization is big. I'm going to run saline bags through my boy. Probably prep a few more. If I don't, I'll have to acquire more saline bags, or at least just enough clean water to... I'm going to try to bring down his temperature as well and encourage him to drink.
When you are applying the IV for the saline bags, I think he's still freaking out. He's still erratic. But for a split second, he looks you dead in your eyes and asks, "Did we close the door?"
What door?
The door to the stairs.
I don't remember there being a door.
There was a
There
big
was a
container
big
door, lockable container door.
I was too busy running for my life.
No. No. I knew I wasn't hallucinating. It's out. It's in the city.
There's a reason that the gangs exist. They have another job. There's enough gangs. They are well armed. We went in pretty underprepared. As prepared as we can be with the resources we have. You gotta relax.
You need to lock the door.
You gotta relax. I can get a word out.
What if it can track the priest?
Then we're all dead. We were living on borrowed time anyway. I have to try to treat you. You can't make anything better in your state.
Do you have a morgue drawer? Do you think you have would have a morgue drawer that's cooled?
Nah.
Probably not.
Probably not. Did we say that you have like a giant basin for water, for clean water?
There is
Do
there is
I
some,
remember that?
some clean water, yeah.
I think he just gets into that. And
That's
sits with the IV in. I think he just sits in that basin.
that's gonna require some serious cleaning. And I'll have to find that's a problem for later. That's a problem for later. Be it that he has the saline bags, he's now in the water, and I can't do anything with that. I probably would have tended to him last to make sure that the others were taken care of before
Yeah,
he
I
put his
figured.
body into it.
I figured.
How is the priest's wound looking? This bioluminescence, what am I looking at?
Just it. I mean, the wound itself hasn't got any worse. Like, the wound itself is just it's a series of puncture wounds. What's in those puncture wounds is the concerning thing. Priest, you feel like you can feel this coldness kind of seeping into your body.
Can I get some aggressive, like super aggressive antibiotics? Do I have anything like that? If I got to the pharmacist, I could get some really aggressive antibiotics.
I mean, you've got stuff in your own supplies that you could just chuck antibiotics at it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna kitchen sink this. I wanna ramp this up, even if it means that I've got to give like local injections on site. Like, he's not gonna like it, but it beats him dying or changing or something. This isn't a modification process, I don't believe. So I'm gonna load it up. Meanwhile, I'm gonna like poke around it. Like, what are we looking at here, priest? Where's your sensation at? Is this tender? Do you feel anything at all?
Feels cold. It's been maintaining that cold.
The wound itself doesn't hurt at all. You don't get any sensation from him prodding at it. Like your whole shoulder and part of your chest just feels cold.
Did it start? It was just my shoulder to begin with. Has it like spread? Like now it's also like my chest is starting to feel cold.
Yeah, just like the upper part of your chest. It just feels there's like a cold sensation across your shoulder and this part of your chest.
Does it look like it's
I think
seeping?
it spread a little.
Yeah. Does it look like it's like seeping further under the skin?
Not that you can see.
Is the skin taking any bizarre texture to it?
Nope.
How does it respond to heat?
So the priest can feel the heat on the surface of his kinesthetic sense, his temperature sense is exactly the same. It's just like he has this kind of cold sensation within him. It's almost like his arm is a little bit more sluggish than normal to use. And he has this sort of general sense of cold in that area of his body, but like he still reacts to heat, he still reacts to touch. The wound itself doesn't hurt particularly.
Huh.
In fact, when you're touching, if you prodding into the wounds itself, it's like you don't feel that at all. You can't, like, the wounds themselves have been anesthetized.
Is it necrotic?
No, it doesn't appear to be.
Is it oozing?
Nope.
Does it have a foul odor?
It has like residual, like the bioluminescence is more of a residual effect than anything else. It's not like that's coming out of the wound. It's not pumping out. It's like that was a residual on the actual effect. And once you've cleaned that up, it just looks like a series of puncture wounds.
Okay. Is it like the last thing I was going to ask is there like a bizarre foul odor coming from it?
I mean, there is a relatively strong foul odor coming from all of you. Traipsing around in the pipes isn't a very positive experience. The water that the courtesan was wading through was stagnant and filled with rotting body parts. Like, it's difficult to differentiate. You can't like it. If I was to answer your question more directly than that, you can't sense anything more than you would expect from the rest of you, given where you've just come from.
Okay. And then I lean to the courtesan. I ask, how is your breathing? How are you feeling?
How is my breathing, boss?
So you are. You mean it's difficult for you to catch your breath? Like when you concentrate on it, you're okay. But when things start to accelerate, when your heart rate starts to go up, when your adrenaline starts to pump, you very quickly start losing your breath.
Okay.
While you're calm, you're okay.
I feel okay when I'm calm, when things aren't happening, but when we're in the thick of it, it feels like I've been running a marathon and I struggle to catch my breath. If this is what I think it is, I should have been the one who stayed down there.
Don't talk like that. We don't know what this is yet. And it's pretty clear that everyone got a little messed up down there.
Some of us more than others.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Do you feel comfortable watching them while I step away? I think the priest is going to be fine for now. But I need someone to kind of keep an eye on him to see if that feeling spreads, if it gets worse again. And I need to make sure that my favorite idiot here doesn't eat all the tongue depressors for some reason because he's tripping out.
Fiber.
I'll keep an eye on them. That's the least I can do. Would you mind stopping by our place and grabbing me something that doesn't smell like an ass that's been trapped underneath a larger, sweatier, stinkier ass?
Yeah. I'll grab what I can. I'll grab priest. I'm gonna grab a spare of something of yours as well. I imagine you want something clean.
It'd be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Transporter, something loose fitting.
I'm good.
Okay.
His
Okay.
boxes are soaked through. He's sitting in a puddle of what is now clean water, which is slowly turning brown. It's,
Just perpetual sweat dripping into this water.
yeah.
I've got 2 saline bags lined up. I don't think he's going to run through it by the time I get back, but just keep him from doing anything too weird and lock up behind me.
I can do that.
I'm going to see good old Big Willie style.
Okay. What's your plan?
I'm not cleaning up. I imagine I probably look awful. Probably covered in blood, bile, ick, waste. And I'll carry a hat, a gun, a pair of pants with a head in it, and my knife in my pocket. I probably don't even have on my doctor coat.
Okay. And where are you headed?
I'm going to the Sullivans.
Okay. To the Plough and Scythe bar.
Yes.
Okay. You leave the surgery and there is no cut because it's not far.
No.
You walk across a bridge and along a balcony. Sloth, I'm going to need you to explain to me exactly how you're going to do that.
I So
Let me put it this way, right? You are currently sitting in a
Yeah.
large sink in your
that's what
underwear.
I was trying to figure out how where the basin was in relative to where the surgery space would be, where Jackson would probably be. Jackson and the priest and the courtesan would be sitting.
I
Like,
imagine.
is there a wall break in between, like,
No,
where
I imagine
the
you're all in the
basin?
same room.
It would all be in the same room.
So the way that the surgery is laid out, there's like a waiting area, like a reception area, and then there's a corridor, and there's the actual surgery itself is off the corridor, and then there's a storeroom at the end.
Okay.
So it's not a large site by any stretch of imagination. It's one room there's the actual surgery itself, and a reception and a corridor and a storage room. And I imagine you're all sitting in the same room at the moment. There's no reason for you not to be. So if you want to go down that course, that's fine, but you're going to need to give me some roles and some really good justifications as to how you could do that without drawing attention.
Yeah.
My man's on
Given-
bath salts.
Given the fact that at least one member of the party is actively watching you at the moment.
Yeah, but she's a mess.
Okay.
And I like, knowing the courtesan so far, I think she is in the same boat as me, as, oh, he's going to see the Sullivans.
Yeah.
He's not going alone.
Okay.
I think she sees me get up out of the basin. I'm assuming by now probably one of the saline bags has gone through, and I'm feeling
it's mostly gone through. It's not completely out.
Yeah.
It's maybe a third of this of it left. But yeah, you see the transporter get out of the sink, carrying one of the saline bags and pads barefoot across the floor, leaving
I
large.
think it's after the doctor leaves.
Yeah.
He gets up out of the bath, grabs his pistol, and just heads for the door. Like, doesn't even say anything.
What is he doing?
She's going to scoot herself in front of the door. Whoa, 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 whoa,
He's
whoa,
not going
whoa.
alone. I can't let him go alone.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna stay out of the way.
You say that like your presence will actually do anything.
I'm not gonna go in. I'm just, if I hear something go down inside, I'll go in. But I won't go inside. I promise. But I can't let him in good conscience go alone.
You
I don't-
don't even have pants.
Yeah, I'll just look like a guy on the road. It won't matter.
That's not how that works.
Well,
You're-
okay. Doc's gotta have some pants in here.
I had a feeling he was going there by himself too. I really don't want him to go. But also, none of us are in. All of us are
I'm in the
bad
best shape of my life.
You are high.
Okay, Methany, calm down.
Bethany.
Moments ago, you were overheating so severely that you were going to fill that basin
I'm
twice
fine.
over with your own sweat. You're probably not. Just sit down. The doctor said to rest. As our leading authority on whether or not you need to rest, sit the fuck down. Because you're high. Sit down. I suggest. As he turns away from me, I suggest you sit down as you want to.
This is gonna happen. This has to happen. Yeah, this is the only way that you were going to stop me.
I will spend a point of willpower. I put him under a hypnotic gaze and tell him to sit down.
Okay.
Is there a contest for this?
I think, yeah, let's do you can roll willpower as a resistance. And
What
Jackson,
willpower?
Jackson, you can roll your current willpower. Jackson, you can roll a manipulation plus
Hypnosis.
And you can add your mega stat to it.
My mega. And then I have to apply my wound modifier. Is the poison still giving me a negative?
It is, yes.
Okay, so -3 in total.
Could I add my resistance?
Nope.
No, it's just straight up willpower.
Yeah, the current willpower, not
Yeah.
full willpower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend
My full
another.
willpower ain't that great.
I'm gonna spend another willpower dice with guaranteed success.
That's 1.
Okay. You got to be a 1. So that's 3 successes.
Successes.
Transporter, you sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down. Oh. The fuck.
Meanwhile, turns out there was a cut in the camera because we cut back into the surgery and we cut back again now as the doctor walks in through the doors of the Plough and Scythe pub. As the door opens, you can hear spirited conversation. The bar is filled. But as you walk in through the door, that conversation stops. How are you carrying these items?
I imagine that he has the pistol in his left pocket. He has his knife in his right pant pocket. He has the pants with the head under his right arm and the hat of Brian in his left hand, sort of like how you like sprawl your fingers to kind of hold it.
So something you probably should have noticed. I should have mentioned this by now, but there are in fact razor blades in the brim of his hat. And when you would have noticed that when you picked it up.
Sure. I don't think that changes his approach. Like, he's not holding it aggressively or like in the means to slash. It's just in sort of like display.
Okay. As you walk in, the conversation ceases. And within moments of you stepping in, you've maybe taken 2 steps into the bar. There are 3 men on their feet moving towards you. One of which is reaching into his jacket. The other 2 step forward and they place their hands on your shoulders.
I need to talk to Billy.
Sit. They pull you off to a side and plonk you down on the in front of the bar and plonk you down on a bar stool.
I wait.
One of them peels off, walks out of your vision behind you, and after a few moments, you hear a door opening, some hushed words, and then footsteps, and a heavy hand on your shoulder.
Billy.
Doctor.
Can we do this private?
Have you got anything?
I have something.
You got anything in your pockets? Have you got anything that we're not gonna like?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna like any of it, but I have your man's gun in my right pocket. You can take it.
You feel him reach into your pocket and you feel the weight of the pistol being removed. Anything else?
Just my standard cookware. You know I travel light.
Come with me.
I'll stand and follow Billy.
He walks in through that door into that strange octagonal room. And he sits on the bench and scoots around the octagonal table. Have a seat, Doctor. He nods towards the door and the door closes.
Yeah. I imagine, like, in his state, he probably sees the normally very composed and very clean, borderline sterile-looking doctor looking like a lot more than that.
You, Doctor, look like a man who could do with a drink.
I don't want to put you out any more than I have, Billy.
He reaches and knocks on a window, which after a few seconds slides open and a decanter is pushed through. He pulls it down and puts it onto the table with 2 glasses. He places them on the table. He pours himself a glass of amber-looking fluid, and then he slides the glass and the decanter in your direction.
I'll place the newsy cap in the bench next to me, right next to the pants, and I'll slide the tumbler my way and take a long but slow draw. I'm placing it back down on the table.
Billy watches you. He doesn't say anything. He just watches you as you drink.
We had no idea.
I did tell you.
Your man had no idea.
He knew.
Did you know that they flicker?
Sometimes.
It's like we were firing into nothing.
Did Brian come back?
I put the hat on the table. And that gun? Billy,
Yeah.
he didn't act like he knew. He didn't know.
This is a bad time to have this conversation, Doctor. But I think it's only fair. I'm a man of plain words. That's going to cost.
Billy, I got what you asked for.
Irrespective. You lost my man. And that's going to cost. You understand?
What is it going to cost, Billy? Because I lost a man down there too.
I'm sad that you lost a man down there. But that's not something for me to worry about. That's something for you to mourn the loss of. While I mourn the loss of my man. You owe me now. But we can talk about that another day. You said you found what I was looking for. I don't see my nephew with you.
I will scoot out of the seat and pull the kind of the pants along with me and stand in front of, because you said it's like a half round, right?
It's like an octagonal table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I stand, I sort of like grab onto the tumbler and then I place the pants right in the center of the table. It's bound up pretty tightly, Like I tied up the legs around it.
He doesn't look at it. He maintains eye contact with you.
There's just a single curt nod, and then I'll turn around and finish the tumbler.
My nephew cannot be in there.
I will dry my hands off, like I'm wiping them on what little bit of shirt I kind of have left, and then I'll undo the knot.
Okay. I'm imagining the package kind of, once the nut's untied, the package kind of unties itself. It kind of falls open.
Yeah.
Billy glances at it. Like his head is looking at you, but his eyes are looking at the table and looking at the object. And his eyes flick back to you again. Do you have any evidence as to who did this to my boy?
The only evidence I can produce is that his gun was lifted by whomever dropped his body. And we told you. We told you it was the Turks' men.
Yeah.
Whichever one it was. They've got his gun. And I know that the hat and I know that the gun is the signature of the Sullivans. So I brought the hat of Brian back, and I brought his gun back, and I brought all that had not been of your nephew.
So you see a tear roll down his face. He doesn't sort of, he's not weeping, but like a single tear rolls down his face. Are you sure? Are you sure it was the Turks' men?
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. As certain as I am to walk in here, knowing full well that I failed you on Brian.
You brought me his hat. You brought me his gun. That means something to me, Doctor. You owe me for his loss. But the respect does not go unnoticed.
I did everything that I could, and
Yeah.
nearly lost the others as well.
I have no doubt. Who did you lose?
The detective.
It's barely a loss.
We still might lose the transporter. And the priest is not faring immediately well. All of them have taken on bizarre ailments, but I think under my care they'll be fine.
And what about the lovely courtesan?
Even she's worse for wear.
Send her my regards, would you? Tell her
Her girls are safe.
I still don't know if they're all going to make it. If I'm lucky, I'll have a couple of days to watch over them and make sure that they're fine.
I would strongly advise against going to the bathhouse in the next day or so, Doctor.
You don't have to worry about that at all.
I'm going to make the fucker bleed.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can do for you, Billy?
No, Doctor. Thank you. I know I can be a difficult man. A demanding man.
But no one can say that you're not a family man.
But I'm also a respectful man. We will talk business in coming days. But for now, mourn your loss. Treat your wounded. Tell them they're free to drink in the Plough and Scythe for the time being, if they need somewhere safe to go. And tell the lovely courtesan her girls are now beyond reproach. My boys will look out for them.
I will nod to that. I'll tip his decanter into my tumbler and take another long drink and nod and turn to walk to the door, unless he has something else to say.
He doesn't say anything at all.
I'll knock on the door and leave.
Okay, door opens. And you leave. And within moments, as you walk out of that octagonal room, the door to the surgery opens and you walk in.
I want to let you know, there was a split second about this long when you're like his eyes focus on his nephew's head that I was about to be like, I pull out my knife and I slit his throat.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It was that close, but I know that my ass was not walking out of the Plough and Scythe if I had killed Billy Sullivan right there.
It would have been quite an impressive final act, but a final act it would have been.
There's still time. There's still time. I head back. I unlock the doors, and I lock it behind myself. And I think there is a long, like, exhausted sigh, because I don't know if he didn't stop holding his breath that entire time.
Okay.
I'll head to the back.
You walk in immediately, right in front of the door. The transporter's sitting and like wanting to get up, but he can't.
There's a strong waft of scotch as he walks in the room.
I immediately look to his saline bag and I'll flip the lever on one and turn the other one on so that it's saline running through him. Why aren't you laying down? What are you doing?
Wasn't gonna let you go alone, and then the fucking priest told me to sit down, and for some reason I can't get up.
Well, it's over with now. Come on back.
Can I?
You can get up now.
Ah! Oh. You know what? I can see all degrees around me, so sure, why the fuck not?
I head to the back. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay?
Reese has just been chilling, watching to make sure that his hypnotic gaze effect doesn't wear off somehow.
And
Probably still sweating bullets.
Oh, just steam coming off of you.
Yeah.
the courtesan is sitting, but she's kind of curled up in a ball. She has her chin resting on her knees, and she's watching everyone to make sure nobody dies or spontaneously combusts.
Okay, so good news, bad news. Billy was pretty broken up by the loss of his nephew and the loss of his man. And because of that, I have apparently incurred the debt of the loss of Brian. He wanted me to pass along the information that for the next couple of days, you're free to drink at the Plow and Scythe. He also wanted me to say that your girls will be protected, courtesan. That he'll be watching over them. He's grateful that I brought back the gun and the hat of Brian. And while he's distraught about the loss of his nephew, he has instructed me, as so many other people have up to this point, to stay away from the bathhouse. He said he was going to make the Turk bleed. I just find it ironic that now we've been invited to drink freely, and the one who could drink the most is no longer with us. At least he could have put a dent in the Plow and Scythe's reserves.
Well, when we're feeling better, we'll have to go in his memory.
I really thought you were saying, I thought you were about to say go get his body, and I was like, fuck that.
Hell no.
It's buried where it is.
He knew. Billy knew that they could move like that, and he didn't say anything. Billy said that his man knew, and his man didn't say anything.
Man
But
was useless.
Did he look like he knew what he was really doing down there?
No.
I don't know. He looked like he was set on fire at one point, so that was, I guess, a thing.
Wait, well, everything happened so fast. Why was he on fire again?
One of the flares malfunctioned and detonated in the detective's hand.
Pretty sure I was stunned at that point. I'm still feeling uneasy about the open door.
I mean, it's a good feeling to have, to be honest. I don't feel very easy about it either, but
I thought we closed it.
I don't remember. I know that I shot, and then I ran up and tried to help people up, and then we just started walking. I don't remember.
We were too focused on leaving. We didn't close the door.
I will say Hale mentioned the door closing, so I know none of us said the door closed, but the storyteller said the door closed.
Yeah, I said, yeah, the door swings closed. Yeah. Nobody mentioned engaging the locking mechanism, true, but the door did swing closed behind you.
I keep forgetting because it hasn't come up recently. I have photographic memory. Yeah, I know for certain that the door closed.
Yeah, the door closed, but no one engaged the locking mechanism.
It's not locked, but the door's closed.
It still doesn't give me ease.
The creature flickers in and out of existence. Couldn't it just flicker out of existence as it moves through the door?
I don't know. I don't know what those things are. Frankly, I don't have an idea. There wasn't exactly an anatomy 101 on the thing with several joints that didn't belong where they were.
There is a noise behind you. It sounds like the tearing of paper.
I immediately draw my knife and whir around. You can't do that to me right now.
Gun.
You all whir around towards it, and there is a small child sitting on the work surface. It has one of those chocolate bars in its hand, and it's torn the paper off, and it's about to put it in its mouth. And it looks at you and smiles.
I don't lower the knife.
Yeah, no, it's still there, and he's pissed.
You know, even they have to follow rules.
Were you following us down there?
That would be ridiculous.
Don't fuck with me.
My dear boy, that's all I do.
Not right now.
I put the knife back in my pocket.
Be straight with me. Were you following us down there?
No, that would be ridiculous.
I don't think he
would
has to
risk
follow.
myself?
He can just see. Right?
I don't even have to see. I can just know.
How do we get that power?
Well, you want to make a deal?
Speaking of deals, what did you do to me?
To you?
Yes.
Why would I want to do anything to you?
When we made that deal, what exactly happened? I don't.
What deal did we make?
When I offered to pay to get the doctor's scalpel back, you said I would be like I was before. May I please have some clarification?
I said I could. I didn't say I would. And I didn't say I did.
I see. Please forgive me for being presumptuous.
The doctor made an impassioned speech on your behalf that I was being unreasonable, that I'd overstepped the bounds of my own rules. While at the time I did not think that was the case. Perhaps there was something in it. It doesn't do to build a bad reputation when making these sorts of deals. And I am not without grace.
Well, thank you for that. And she's going to reach over. She's going to reach into her bag and pull out one of the chocolate bars that she had stashed and hand it over as an offering.
You go to hand it over to him, and he puts his hand, like he's got one in his hand already, but he puts his hands up out of the way. What do you want for this?
Nothing. It's a gift. I can't give you a gift.
This is not how this works.
If that's the case, in exchange for taking one of my chocolates, can you tell me what that creature did when it bit me? What is this poison?
Your chocolates?
Yes, my chocolates.
I don't think they're your chocolates, are they?
I procured
You didn't
them.
make them. You procured them.
Yes.
You were
They've been given
them.
to me, which makes them mine.
Oh, that's how possession works, is it?
As far as I'm concerned.
Interesting. Do you know where they came from? No, I don't think you do.
I don't know where we came from in this place. Isn't that a question?
What
Do
did you
you?
want? What did you want?
Just tell me what the venom is that the creature had.
Well, you've just told me what the creature had.
What does the venom do?
How does it feel?
It's a chilling sensation.
Hmm.
Does it lead to death? Does it cause necrosis? Or is it just a numbing agent?
Oh no, you should be fine. Day or so will wear off by itself. Unless they laid eggs, of course.
Say that again.
Unless they laid eggs, of course.
Would the
And then
doctor notice the
A
eggs?
few days, maybe, and then you'll know.
Doc, you're gonna,
You gotta-
Doc, you gonna cut into his arm now?
You got
yeah?
a description of an egg there? I mean, was it a nodule, a bubble? You got anything? Like, is this like a tadpole?
How long has it been since he was bitten?
Hours?
Oh,
Barely.
if they did, it would be far in his system by now.
Hey, Priest, how many chocolate bars do you have?
We have a crate.
Right, they're yours, though. They're not mine. I don't know. Maybe have a little fella look inside you to see if you're an expecting mother.
Rip his
Oh no,
first
that's
layer
not
off.
how they work.
Urchin, in exchange for the crate of chocolates, can you tell me if I am infected with the eggs of the creatures in the dark?
And
I
extract them.
could. I could.
And clear your system of them. Yes. Come on, sweeten this deal for yourself.
Let's be real, Transporter. He's not gonna do all that just for a crate of chocolates.
You never know.
I could.
If I had a
but
crate of chocolates, I'd ask to get my system cleared out right now.
That's not what I want, though.
And then what do you want?
He takes off his hat, reaches inside the band, and takes out a piece of paper, and puts his hat back on his head. He hands it in your direction. In fact, he places it on the surface near where you are. He doesn't hand it directly to you. I would like for you to take this to your master and convince him it's a good idea for him to follow the instructions thereon.
For the eggs that I may or may not have.
In exchange for this service, I will ensure that there are no eggs in your body. If there were none, I will give you peace of mind. If there were, I will give you cleansing and peace of mind.
I look down at the paper. What does it say?
It's a folded piece of paper.
Am I free to look at the instructions?
I mean, you can look. You won't understand.
Eldritch horror writing.
Too many elbows in script.
You're looking at the piece of paper. It looks like random squiggles, like a child has scribbled. When children are pretending to write and they scribble, it looks like that.
Is it written in crayon too? Asking for me mostly.
No, it's ink.
Boo.
I'd take the deal. Does the convincing
as
have to
well.
be like? Does it have? Do you have to fully convince him?
Try to convince your master to follow the instructions. My deal It is not contingent on your master following through. It is contingent on you making an effort.
Then I will bring the paper to him, ask if they will go through with it, tell them that I recommend it on the grounds of this deal. They also respect deals.
As well they should. Fine then. You're perfectly fine. There's nothing in your system that a day of rest won't set aside. It was touch and go. You were very close. But it disengaged before it laid its eggs. And that's a good thing, because they would have burst out of your body in the most colourful of displays. And tore through the populace.
I mean, you say that last bit, but I don't think it'd be my problem after the fact, then now would it?
No, I don't say it for your benefit.
Well, I hope we never go back down into the dark ever again.
Your detective isn't so lucky, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're aware.
Consumed and colonized.
Just for educational purposes. About how many eggs?
Several.
Oh, the courtesan has tears just flowing out of her face now.
Hear that, Kirby? Consumed
You're a mom.
and colonized. Look at that. Still having sex even in the afterlife. Look at that.
You dirty bitch, you.
He did it. He did lay the monster.
Oh.
He laid down.
So, there are whispers on the wind that you have been warned off going to the bathhouse. Put my old soul at rest. Tell me that you have no intentions of following this advice.
Why on earth would I want to go there?
Closure, my boy, closure.
Closure on what exactly?
The one who has caused you all of this grief.
The king?
Were it not... No. Were it not for the actions of the Turk, on many levels, you would not have so much to grieve now.
From my understanding, Urchin, the Turk was just playing his role. If he wasn't supposed to be doing what he's doing, the Undercity would not let it be, right?
You have free will, do you not?
To a degree.
So too does the Turk. So too do I.
Some of us have more freedoms than others, for certain, but I can't blame everything on the Turk. Not everything trickles down from one single location. There are others that have institutionalized themselves to such a degree that even if they feel like they're doing their best for others, are also causing harm.
Yes, this is true. There are many who might levy those accusations erroneously at my own boots.
I would never. You've never been anything other than kind and benevolent.
You take that back.
I refuse. You've been the only friend I've had.
How dare you?
I consort with these demons, but you are an ally through and through. Jokes aside, I don't see a reason to go. I'll never find closure. Never. Be the Turk lives or dies, there will always be someone else punching down. Let me ask you this, Urchin. Can you see what could have been?
In a manner of speaking.
Then did you see me at the Plow and Scythe with Billy?
Hmm?
What could have been?
All manner of things. But what you're alluding to would have been an end to a relationship, and I would have been sad.
Sad because of the loss of a relationship between you and Billy Sullivan?
No. Sad because I have grown attached to you.
I knew we were besties from the start.
You ask why you would wish to go and confront the Turk.
We've been warned several times over to avoid the bathhouse.
Why do you think that is?
Because of a gang war.
Why is there a gang war?
This one's been instituted.
What's to stop them from acting sooner?
Nothing. Billy could have taken his men as soon as you left.
You know,
And marched to the Turk.
the Turk's role is rather unique in Undercity. It's not filled by the city itself, but rather by whomever puts an end to the current Turk.
And so when one dies, another takes his position.
No. When one dies, his killer
Takes his position.
decides who takes his position.
Who would we seat?
It occurs to me that you have a way to return your companion.
Are you suggesting if we kill the Turk, we can bring the detective back as the Turk?
Indeed.
Hope he likes being hairy and sweaty.
Would he be the Turk?
Would he prefer to be a partially consumed colony of eggs, ready to explode upon Undercity?
Urchin, are you trying to encourage us to go there and handle the Turk so that we can institute our own friend and ally in the position? Or are you trying to bargain with me so that I can see this done by my own hands? Because it feels less like a suggestion and a lot more of a request.
Well, let me put it this way. Were the gangs, the families, to institute their own Turk, it would be more of the same. And more of the same is so very tedious. But with one of you in that position, such delicious chaos would ensue.
Wait.
Will the others know? Will the gangs know that the Turk changed hands?
Yes, everybody would know. and not know. Those of us who hold a role would know. The others would
Sullivan still try
recognize.
and kill the Turk?
The Sullivans are trying.
And
Will
why?
they also know this?
They will know. They know. They know. Of course they know.
So he would probably put his nephew.
Yes.
Ew.
Hypothetically, hear me out, urchin. If we killed the Turk, and I say the king,
Oh my god. That
I
would
could
be
get some
delicious.
fucking answers out of him.
That would be delicious beyond all. Do that.
We could finally get some answers.
Answers aren't going to change
No,
that we're stuck here, though.
no, but it would satiate me.
That's
Oh,
all
me.
that's all and well, but that doesn't
And
satiate
me.
the rest of us.
Do
It would
that.
satiate the city.
I don't
city
think
would
so.
love that.
I don't think so. I think the city had a reaction. Unless you're trying to say that the urchin's the city, and I don't think the urchin is the Undercity.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh no, I am not.
But whatever the king did, the king got out. And if we were to bring the king back to the city, oh, that would rumble.
But we're not guaranteed to bring that king back. We don't know anything about that person. Remember, we've all discovered this. When a role is fulfilled, it gets replaced. Someone else takes that position. We're not guaranteed that it's going to bring back the king. We don't even know the king. Our bodies know the king, but we don't know the king. What if we just name the king to return and it brings back one of the random ones that have died before?
It's all in how you say it, though, isn't it?
It's
That
the-
one
yeah,
who
it's
was
the-
named the king that we executed.
Wait.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold
whoa.
on.
Pause. We don't know that.
But it sounds like you might.
You know that.
I wasn't there for that.
No, but
None
you
of us-
planned it.
Yeah.
Planned it, and your companions carried
Did
out
we?
your words. Yes, of course you did.
Or did the king?
Oh, the king did he? He planned his own execution.
Hey. I don't know.
Is this
I'm just throwing it out
foolishness? I
there.
thought I was talking to intelligent beings.
Hey, look. The king's high up. He might have found a way to get out, and if setting us up meant getting out, I could believe that.
Did you tell him how to get out, urchin?
No.
Do you know who did?
I don't believe anyone told him.
So then
But he found out.
that we think.
That I speculate. That I assume. That I theorize.
So anyway,
Anyway, that's just an idea to throw out.
were you to be the ones who were to put down the Turk, you could place whomever you wanted in his role. Your fallen companion currently ready to burst forth his childer on the world could be returned.
What is even the role of the Turk?
He's the linchpin. He's the center.
He's the drain that everyone circles around.
I want to do it. I want to bring him back.
You know, Urchin, you have a really interesting way of trying to make requests and barters with us, and then you try to do the same on our end, but man, I don't really feel like you've offered much more than just some advice, because we still have to go sweat to make this happen.
I'm just having a conversation, Doctor.
I get it, but you would love it if we just went down there and dispatched the Turk ourselves, right?
I would very much enjoy that.
Okay, all right. I'll make a deal with you then.
you have to make everything so tawdry.
I'm gonna make it tawdry. Make all of my friends here better. Make them better. Make them at tip-top shape. He's not sweating and sick at 100% and not dying. He doesn't have anything wrong with him. Heal that wound. Make this weird lurid cough fall off of her body and make me, I don't know, I guess I'm fine, I suppose. I'm just tired more than anything else. And we'll figure out how to dispatch the Turk in the next... soon.
Carve me an entrance to his bath.
Now that's a thought.
That's beyond my abilities.
I don't think it is.
That's even more wild that even you have limitations.
I don't think
Of course I have limitations. We all have limitations. But what I could do is ease your passing.
There's some phrasing there.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
No roadblocks. Or minimal roadblocks.
So you would agree, in principle, were I to remove the ailments from your companions?
I mean, if you don't, I'm down after, in another, probably, how long do you think, Urchin, before I'm down for days?
Oh, less than a day.
I have energy now. I feel great now, but I also
He feels
know
great, but he's not
the
well.
reason that I feel great right now.
Your blood sings.
I want to leave now.
Are we all in agreement then? If he takes away whatever is ailing us, whatever has whittled us down, that we handle this ourselves so that one of these do-gooder gangs don't just walk in and dispatch the Turk out of convenience, so that they can seat whomever they want.
I mean, and then what? Are we going to put the detective in the Turk spot?
Who else would we? It's not
Th-
like the city's
that's-
gonna let it stay empty.
And that's what I'd like to do. I think he deserves to come back. He sacrificed himself for us.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't think I want to leave. I don't care how the king got out. I'm staying here.
Same.
I left a war that was supposed to possibly end the world.
Of course,
I'm
then
good here.
if you want to find your way out, babe, I'm all about it. We can figure out a way for you to get back home. But if
I'll
being
seek the
here,
king to get that secret out of him.
if being here means that you are healthy and that you are alive, I'd rather see you healthy and alive in this space.
I'd be going back to a dying body if I haven't already died and I don't have friends back there. Why would I leave?
All right, Urchin. Kind of sounds like we're all in.
He spits into his palm and extends it in your
Does the
direction with a big
detective
smile
want
on his
this?
face.
Do we think the detective would want this?
Be alive? Have
Even
people pour power and wine and love over them? He can't be any worse than the person that's sitting there right now.
But we don't know about the detective before he was the detective.
I can tell you this much.
besides, he didn't do enough to get out of this game yet anyway. If we all have to stay here in the dark, we're dragging him back.
Even if
That's
he
fair.
even if he didn't want this, I can tell you what he didn't want. He probably didn't want to die.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Or to
hear
be
me
a
out.
brood mother. Ugh.
Urchin, follow me on this one. we do what we're gonna do. I seat the king. We torture the information out of the king, and then we kill him again and seat the detective.
Kirby,
Yes.
for a moment, the darkness clears, and you find yourself sitting on the work surface in the surgery. But it seems wrong because your perception, like where you're sitting, you seem to be a lot lower than you should be.
What do we call him when he
see.
comes back? Do we call him like the detective?
You can hear this conversation going on.
I like the idea of detective.
It's the turducken. We have the turducken experience.
How about we call it a work in progress? But he shouldn't have died like that. He didn't deserve that. I think that we should go forward with this. I think that we should seat him as the Turk.
He shouldn't have died like that. I didn't even get to poison him.
The
I didn't even get
urchin,
to shoot him.
I wanted him to have
reaches-
violent diarrhea.
the urchin reaches into his little waistcoat pocket and pulls out what couldn't possibly have been in there. A very large, 1/3 full bottle of amber fluid.
What is that? His phylactery?
What?
Blastery?
Is
What did you say?
are we drinking now?
What did you say, Kirby?
His flask-tery? Instead of phylactery?
Flask-tery. So when you say that, it comes out of the urchin's
You
mouth
have
in
got
the
to be
in the
shitting
detective's
me.
voice.
Detective?
That's what?
How did you get seated as the urchin? Wait a minute.
Of course. Even in death, he's at the bottom of a bottle.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't like your voice coming out of that child.
No, that's not okay.
That
I hate
feels
this.
weird.
I hate everything about this.
He
Listen.
says
Can
that,
I grab the
look down,
bottle?
like,
Can
wait
I
a
grab the
minute.
bottle?
Yeah,
Wait a
you're in
minute.
this little Victorian style child suit.
What?
Can I grab the bottle out of the urchin's hand?
Yeah, I mean, he's a child. You wrestle out of his hand without
Okay.
any difficulty at all.
Hello again, detective. Last we saw you, you stood your ground against one of the monsters and promptly died.
Yeah.
You don't have any recollection of you remember being hit and it going very cold, and you passed out, but you don't have any recollection of that.
His voice come out of me.
No.
No, it's still coming out of the urchin.
Yep.
Fuck.
I looked at the urchin. I've only got one question. You actually want to be dead?
Oh? Who wants to be dead?
Yeah, surprise, you're dead.
Okay.
Yay.
Then I
And
think we got
you're
everything we
currently
need.
a brood mother. Congratulations. And also, I'm sorry.
Are you okay being the Turk?
If
And I'm
have
assuming
to,
that means
I mean,
being the Turk.
You be the biggest, the largest.
Largest.
any
Hey.
other options or no?
Hairiest.
You know what? People will
Probably
still love you
not.
regardless. But it's either that or you get weird elbow babies popping out of you real soon. Your choice.
Pretty sure it's gonna happen regardless.
I don't think so. I don't from
Regardless.
what we've come to know. No, I don't think so.
It's not our problem right now. We're gonna put you in the Turk's body. And from there, I don't know, you begin jogging.
What if the Turk was just a really obese hairy guy?
It's
Could have
gonna be
been.
really weird when we say the detective and he just walks out of the disgusting pool.
But he's not going to be the detective anymore. He's going to
Yeah,
be
but
the Turk.
the intent of saying the detective.
Kind of sounds like an upgrade. Have you seen how everybody responds to knowing that we have the detective in our company?
Bad.
Yeah. They don't really like the Turk, but we still have time to at least turn that around.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, fuck it, I guess.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we still have this shotgun.
We'll bring you back
Yeah.
and we'll be
Hey,
your
can
PR
you,
team.
Can you give us some ammo? There's 2 shells in here, and I don't know what. You say you're gonna lead clear a path, yeah. But I'm assuming there's
Ease
gonna be
our
more
passing.
ease our passing. I'm assuming there's still going to be some trouble.
Hmm.
Since since you said it yourself, you're not all powerful, right?
Kirby,
Like-
they're talking to you like you're some kind of
What?
agent.
Okay, I grab the bottle.
of
I hand
power.
it back to the urchin. We're clearly still talking to him. Cork this, put it back in his pocket or something. Urchin!
Anything happen?
Nope.
It's still me.
What does he want us to
Release your hold.
I don't know how. I don't know how I got here.
The power of Christ compels you.
do? The power of the Undercity compels you.
I'm gonna smack the urchin.
Ow!
That hurts.
So, hold on. Do we have to somehow do this mission while also taking care of a
Wait.
small Victorian child as
Oh,
a detective?
Oh,
Fuck
that's
me.
bad.
You are our ease of passage. You have to play the urchin.
Quick, can you make some really shitty deals? It's like I have to give you a high five and you give me like $100.
Sure, let's try it out.
High five. Money.
What a sweet deal.
So as your hands clap together and come apart, there's like some kind of slimy residue on his palm.
Okay. On my palm or the urchin's palm?
That was on his palm and is now on your palm.
Okay.
Remember, he spat in his hand.
Oh, fuck, he did.
Did you like hit a bug or something? What's wrong?
Okay.
Cold sensation in your shoulder, priest. Suddenly is not there anymore. Courtesan, you suddenly feel you take an intake of breath and you feel all your lungs fill completely to their capacity.
There's no change in me.
Sloth, no change.
I figured.
Sloth, you suddenly start to cool down. Like the heat in your body starts to
Like the dissipating
reduce.
heat actually dissipates now.
So you suddenly get very sweaty, and it's no longer steaming. You're just like you've got a lot of sweat on your body. Your blood no longer sings,
How are my wounds?
and your wounds hurt a lot.
I'm not healed. The drugs have just been alleviated from my system.
I said make it all better.
You said Bub did say make it all better.
I can't nickel and dime the guy who's king of nickel and diamond people. I don't know, do a barrel roll. Like, how do you feel?
Like a child.
Not you, him. The transporter.
I feel fucking terrible.
Yeah. Let's try to get a good night's sleep. Maybe you took so many wounds, it's going to take more than, I don't know, a couple of dollops of spit.
One, I like the one in his stomach. I guess it went this way.
Mhm.
This probably starts bleeding again a little bit.
No, it doesn't.
No. Are the stitches still there?
Oh, the stitches are still there. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you well, you haven't got
I don't have a shirt on.
but when you look at when you lift the dressing out of the way, the stitches are still there, but the wound is not.
Well, that can be fixed easy enough.
Okay. Are these dissolving stitches?
No.
No.
What?
Don't worry about it. Okay.
No, they're made of
You
barbed
got a
wire.
knife? you got a knife? I'm just gonna
Yeah, let me...
take
I
them
don't...
out.
You know what? Just lay down. Let me do my job. I'm glad you guys feel better.
So when you start looking at your like, you notice his wounds have disappeared, and when you start looking at the others of you that are injured, when you start looking at your wounds, they're just not there anymore. Like the sensation of them being there, that's like a phantom pain.
Yeah.
But the wounds themselves aren't there anymore.
Okay.
So are you still the detective?
Now I'm the detective in this body.
Yeah, I'm willing to wager that the urchin's still there. He's just kind of letting you run
Ride.
run inside for the moment. It looks like you're going to have to portray the role of the urchin. Urchin, I know you're probably still listening. Even if you're not there in that body, you're probably still listening. We're going to do our best. This is going to go real poorly, I think, but it sounds like you like it.
You hear a sound from outside as you've been hearing the sounds of people walking backwards and forwards outside of the surgery for a while. You hear a childlike laugh that seems to pass in front of the door that sounds like it might have come from a child about the age of the urchin.
He fully swap bodies.
But to say, does it sound like his? Like we've heard him laugh before, so it's like, does it sound like his laugh, or does it just sound like a different child? Okay,
No, it sounds like his laugh.
Okay, for a second I thought he was out here assuming direct control, just like jumping in the kids.
Yeah. Okay. Can you do anything?
I'll try to do some stuff.
What do you try to do?
I feel like he could just like pull something out of the fucking thin air, like the urchin
Give me ideas of what
could
to try
do
to do.
that.
So you reach inside your jacket and you pull out another bottle that has a third of scotch in the bottom of it.
Detective, you could already do that. Try something different.
I'll reach in and grab something else. I'll put it on the counter. Reach in.
Pull out a gun.
I'll try to pull out my gun that I had.
You do not.
Pull out a knife.
I'll try to pull out a random knife.
You do not.
Can he infinitely pull out more bottles of scotch?
Can you just pull out bottles of whiskey?
We're about to close the surgery and open up a liquor store, boys.
So you reach inside and you find another bottle and you pull it out and go and put it on the side next to the other bottle, only to realize the first bottle has disappeared.
No, it's
That's
just
the
the
same
same
bottle.
bottle coming back
Oh,
out.
boy.
The hat. I'm gonna take his hat off. Stick my hand in there. Does it stop where a hat would stop, or does it?
It does
keep
stop
going?
where a hat would stop.
Okay. I'll put the hat back on him. So you're
Yeah,
just a
Your hand-
child.
Your hand goes all the way up to the elbow and then is bitten off. No, it's just
Yeah.
a hat.
It's just a hat. So you're just now a child.
Well,
I guess so.
A
do we have to
child
like?
with a magically reappearing, almost finished bottle of whiskey.
Man.
Do we have to like? Do we have to like
Oh.
make a deal with you or something in order for things to happen?
Kirby, or detective,
Yeah.
this is gonna sound weird. Can you put me in your jacket?
I try to put him in my jacket.
How does that look? What does that look like?
I'm gonna just try to step into his jacket.
This is awesome. I even pronounced him like this is awesome. Well, let's watch one idiot walk into another idiot. This is gonna be great. It's like
I'll-
2-in-1 shampoo.
I'll walk over and just kind of like hover my tiny ass jacket over him while still wearing it.
Okay.
Like the can it consume me?
You try to do this. A small child wraps his jacket around your body.
Seriously, what did the voice see in you?
I don't know.
It beats me.
He's useless. Like what is? Like this child
The
that
voice didn't
was
do
the
anything to me.
urchin.
It's on my old
Did
body.
he- Did he have like distinct features that like people would know that this specific child is the urchin? Like
This is the urchin.
this is
You look
the
at
urchin.
him, and this is the urchin. This is definitely the urchin. You're looking at the urchin right now.
Okay, wait. Not urchin. Can you use your jizz detecting powers that you had before you?
Oh yeah,
beefed
turn
it?
your eyes on.
Can I try to turn my eyes on?
You can. You spend a willpower point.
Yep.
You turn your eyes on.
So much blood.
I look across the room. I investigate
There is a
the room.
lot of bodily fluids in here.
Oh my
Um,
god.
What?
You need to clean your surgery, my dude.
It's mostly around the sink area. There seems to be quite a puddle right next to the door to the surgery itself.
I'll point out the sink by the door. All places the transporter was. I had no idea he was.
Yeah, I mean, there's small amounts of various other places around the room as well, but everywhere
This
that the
back
transporter
corner
has been is
atrocious.
just.
It's a surgery. Of course there's going to be bodily fluids. What's even weirder is when you see the same amount around your bed. That's more concerning. If there was
That's a
going to be
different
bodily
thing.
fluids, this is the place.
That's different bodily fluids.
I hate this. I take it all back. Urchin, just kill me.
Yeah, like, I don't. I regret saying that we need the detective back. Because now the detective has to act like the urchin, and that's not going to happen.
No, it's great. It totally makes sense. All we got to do is give him a little bit of liquor. He'll say way too many things and confuse people, almost just like the urchin. You just got to be a little cryptic about it.
And also, fuck you guys. He sacrificed himself for us.
Can you like the urchin does? Can you like just fucking thump over there? Can you just do a bamf?
I try to teleport somewhere else.
Like will yourself to disappear and reappear in a different part of the fucking surgery.
Okay, you concentrate really hard on doing that. Nothing happens.
I think he's just the detective shaped like the urchin.
All right.
So the urchin walks into a bar. Great. That's not what happens. The urchin just appears.
Yeah, not always.
You know what? The urchin does what he wants. So if he wants to walk around, people are just going to have to accept that the urchin feels like walking around.
Walking around for the day.
Oh.
All right. Next part of this plan. We just walk in to the bathhouse with the urchin.
We're going to get patted down.
Yeah. Can you put my gun in your fucking pocket?
I put his gun in my pocket and then see if it gets
And
detected.
and I will pat him down vigorously. Do I still feel the gun?
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking useless. Give me my gun back.
Give him the gun back.
What are the odds? You know, nothing else has worked up to this point. Can you detect any relationship in that that urchin-like memory of yours between the urchin and the Turk?
I will try.
Okay. Do you know of any relationship between the Turk and the urchin?
No.
Then you don't have any further things to add to this conversation.
No, I know nothing.
Okay, well then you're going to have to play pretend. You good for that?
I can try. What happens if we go outside and everyone just sees me as the detective and not the urchin?
I see you as the urchin.
But what if you guys know? But what if
My guy,
everyone else
you're
starts
9
calling the
years old
detective?
and you're obnoxious and you have an
You're a
alcohol addiction.
child.
The Undercity does weird things.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I pick him up by the scruff of his neck, like his shirt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk outside, hang him over the balcony, shout at the first person I see. Who is this?
There's an older man who kind of looks startled as you thrust a 3-year-old child in his face.
3?
Or 6 or however old he is. It's difficult to tell. He looks startled at the fact that a child's been thrust in his face, and then he looks absolutely shocked when he realizes what he's looking at, backs away and says, "You should put that guy down. That's really dangerous," and then turns and runs.
See what I fucking told you?
This
They didn't answer the question.
this is how we get in. We wave the detective at
Yeah.
the guards, and the guards are like,
I'm
nope,
just gonna be like,
nope.
I'm gonna have my gun up against the urchin, get right down to the Turk's bathhouse. Let me in.
God.
That reaction, you are the urchin. Do you understand that?
Okay.
I don't think you understand that.
I think this will work as long as he just smiles and looks creepy.
Just do a little weird, like hoppy walk thing. You know, like keep your hands up and then go, and then walk.
I'll try that.
Like a penguin?
What?
Listen, I don't know. I think that as long as he acts like aloof and creepy, we'll be okay.
Just pretend.
So would the best option here just get him absolutely sauced?
Can you make a appearance and I kind of want to say
Subterfuge?
I kind of want to say disguise.
What's he need a
Appearance
disguise for?
Well, he wants to act like somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing pretend. He's lying. He's 100% lying on this because he's got the perfect disguise. The problem is he's going to open his mouth and be like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
No, I think
This is manipulation
appearance
subterfuge.
I think this appearance works better for this because of the body that he's in. So do an appearance and disguise.
What the hell?
Christ.
He moves just like the urchin does.
Besides the
I've never thought of the urchin moving, so now all I can do is picture this aggressive Victorian 8-year-old like chimney sweeper
Skipping?
like moving like Michigan J. Frog with a hat and shit. That's freaking me out.
There's like a confidence to how he moves that belies his shape.
So good at that. You know what? No, don't answer. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not talk. One, because it's the detective's voice, or does it sound like the urchin?
I want to say it sounds like the urchin.
You have to at least pretend, detective.
I think it sounds like the detective. I think it's the detective's voice.
That's fucking me up.
do me a favor? Look straight ahead, and then slowly tilt your head down into the Kubrick stare and go, "Turk," just like that. Okay, I'm freaked out. Okay, I don't like this
because it's still the detective's voice and not a child's voice, and it's fucking me up. It's the scene. It's the scene, Bub. It's the scene in Punk Hazard. It's Frankie in Chopper's body.
Yep.
On that look, and as he says the word Turk, the camera fades out, and we'll bring our session to a close.
Oh, thank God! I thought we were just about to teleport into the Turk's bathhouse.
Right. I was not prepared for becoming back as the urchin.
All right. Well, damn. That was an episode. That was a whole episode. This was Inescapable, and it sounds like we have. Hale, is it safe to assume that episode 10 will be our final episode?
Indeed.
Episode 10 will be our final episode. We'll have dates up for that soon, letting everybody know when that is. Not sure what that's going to look like. I'm sure that not all of us are going to come out of that one alive. You know, just as we suffered a death here, I'm sure the stakes have been turned up to 1,000,000% for that one. So, until next time, my friends,